50 days, 50 states. We're celebrating the best in sports.
What?
With our guy Shane Gillis.
Don't you ever disrespect these fine athletes.
Let's go to the ESPY.
Hollywood in the hood, it don't matter. Suit, tie, dye, it don't matter. We all getting down tonight.
Hell yeah.
Say it with me.
The ESPY goes to...
Time to find out.
Let's do it.
Hey,
What?
let's go.
This show stinks, and the fact that you listen, we are very, very thankful.
McAfee on the line with a gorgeous assist.
The all-time leading tackler for the Green Bay Packers.
You pig.
Damn it! Be a friend, tell a friend something nice could change their life. Hello, beautiful people, and welcome to beautiful Los Angeles, California, on this glorious 33rd ESPYs. Wednesday, July 16th, this program begins now.
ESPYs!
Right, we are live from Los Angeles. We are currently at the Four Seasons here in Beverly Hills, and I'll tell you what, it is a beautiful place. Obviously, a lot of things have happened in this building in the past. I assume a lot of magic has been created here. It is the pseudo home for the ESPYs, where tonight will be the 33rd edition of the Sports Awards Show, and Shane Gillis will be the host. That about Shane.
Channel, come on up.
We're pulling for Shane-O to have a great night. We're pulling for sports to have an incredible evening, and obviously we're pulling for all the people that are up for the awards to win.
Correct.
We want everybody to win.
That's right.
We hope everybody walks out here with some hardware. We hope everybody walks out here with an ESPY. We hope everybody understands that their commitment to sport and what they do for society is a great thing, not a bad thing, and that sports are the greatest thing of all time. I had a chance to go to the Sports Humanitarian Awards last night, which are a part of the ESPYs week celebration here, as somebody has an open microphone as they're ruffling something in
Yeah,
the
water bottle, papers.
somewhere it's happening, which is unbelievable. We're at a very nice hotel in the crew that pieced this together. Great work.
Yeah, amazing.
Barcode and crew. Incredible work here. But to follow up, the Sports Humanitarian Awards last night is a part of the ESPY celebration. It was at the same theater, I do believe, that the ESPYs at, but at a different location. And just getting a chance to hear about all the good things that come from sports at this Humanitarian Awards, meet a lot of incredible people, a lot of companies, a lot of businesses, a lot of teams that try to give back in a certain way. And last night, kind of learning from each other on what everybody's able to do and accomplish. And that's Kayla Nursey, who's a owner of the Colts and a chief brand officer. And she's been in the community of Indianapolis since like birth. Basically, she has tried to give back to the city and society as much as possible, as have the Indianapolis Colts, kind of following in Jim Irsay's way, which is very much a philanthropic mindset every single day. So last night was epic. It was incredible to meet a lot of people. It was a suity affair.
Sure. I can
There
imagine.
was a lot of suits there. The Bob Father was there.
Okay. That helps.
Jimmy Pitaro was there.
Okay.
You know, Burke Magnus was there.
Of course.
It was great to see and meet a lot of people. And then there was a guy named John. And I don't know John's last name. John provided all the wine for the night.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, John was at our table. So was Mina Kimes. I got you. Mina Kimes. A few, I forget, I should have got everybody's name better. Showed up late. Okay, that's 100% on me.
Had to do a show yesterday.
Had a flight. We flew in.
Long
showed up late.
flight.
But it was a wonderful event, and this ESPYs tonight should be one that's very enjoyable. I'm very excited to see how Shane is as the host, and we think Shane's going to stop by here today. Everybody's schedules are so fluid, you know, 'cause everybody's traveling in from so many different places. We think we're going to have a pretty good amount of people stopping by, and not only will they be stopping by to chit-chat with us about their life, like our friend Jelly Roll will be here in a few moments, but also they'll be attempting a putt for charity. Okay, now it's a big deal here. The program's Putt Invitational will be taking place after these conversations that we have on this beautiful putting green that was placed together here by the ESPN production people. If the jib could go up a little bit so we can get a shot of this. So the everybody that stops by here will attempt to putt from about 4 feet behind the very cool-looking Darius J. Butler. Shades on in LA. Connor, holy hell, those shades look so good on your face. There's a 48-foot putt from right behind D-Butch all the way down to the hole in front of that ESPY that's in the middle of that beautiful fountain here at the Four Seasons Beverly Hills. They'll have 3 attempts to make that putt. The first one will be a $25,000 donation to the charity of their choice.
Whoa.
The second putt will be a $15,000 donation. And if they make it on the third putt, it'll be a $10,000 donation. Now, if they make the first putt, it's over.
Yeah.
Okay, we're just going to go out on a high note.
Doesn't stack.
Yeah, we don't actually get. You know what?
He's thinking about stacking them.
Maybe it should. I tried to make this putt 15 times, have not made the putt.
I was
little right to left. It is a little ridiculous. We'll try to see some athleticism, try to make some moments, maybe give back some money in the name of the Sports Humanitarian Awards last night in the Indianapolis Colts and Kalen Irsay Jackson, and we'll try to enjoy the hell out of the opportunity of being allowed to be here. Now, on that note, it's obviously not just me. The boys are here. D. Butch, I already talked about how cool you look. You look very cool.
Appreciate you. You too, bro. Jack.
I got after it this morning.
Yeah, you look good, man.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, thanks. I felt, because out here, when you're on Eastern time zone, you wake up and you're like Mark Wahlberg.
Yes, you are.
You're like The Rock. You're like these guys who are like, I'm up at 4:30 a.m.
I think it's easy to wake up out here like that time.
I think if we were to be here for more than 3-4 days, it would start to get more difficult.
Get tough, yeah.
But whenever you're here for the first day, it's like 4:30 a.m. Who's a killer? Me? Yeah, this is what we do. We wake up early. We're not out there just hooting with the Owls. We're up soaring with the Eagles way before sunrise. Because when you guys have 8 hours to your day, we have 11. That's
right.
the people that wake up at 4 a.m.
Yes.
They talk like that. And they do look down on the others, myself included, that do not wake up at that time. This morning, I was one of those people. Hit the gym, got a coffee.
Wow.
Coffee machine rattled the mug. Okay, hit the button, go to the bathroom, come back. My coffee's going to be done. Hit the button, go to the bathroom, come out.
Best Western.
The mug had
Sure.
off the coffee machine. Bang!
That's not good.
Full explosion. Hot coffee everywhere.
Yep.
It was good. But once again,
Little adversity.
that's
Start
why I
the
wake
morning.
up at 4 a.m.
That's right.
I want more of that. I want more of that. So I found a little broom. I mean, I've done a lot this morning, and it's fun to be here. We're so thankful that this got set up for us. Shout out to Mike Foss. There's a lady named Lauren here that helped out immensely, and the people that are at the ESPYs. This hotel is filled with people that hate our guts.
No.
Yeah.
Sure.
You could argue that for sure.
Our fault as well. We are a part of the relationship as well. In this entire
Two-way street.
But I will say, this has been a wonderful 12 hours here thus far.
It's weather.
And it is beautiful to be in LA. And we're excited as hell to celebrate sports. And tonight should be a celebration and fun. And hopefully it brings the entire world together. One half of the Hammer, Dahn. Cowboys AP Tone is out here. Tone, it was a big night last night for baseball. And we got a chance to follow along as we were traveling. Let's go to the Toxic table at Boston Connor. Sweet sunglasses. You bought those at an FBO last night. You look so cool.
Thank you very much. Yeah, these are the nicest sunglasses I've ever had. And, I think they brought us good luck in the sky last night because it was a great flight out here after kicking D-Butt and Foxy and Tony's ass.
Only as good as your last game.
In Euchre.
Let's get some honesty.
Okay, honesty. 4 games. Each game is 210. Connor and I won the aggregate 40-4 in Euchre.
So
the game of Euchre
I don't
is.
think you keep the score like this. It's not like it's one game at a time.
we're
You were
telling the
there.
story.
You had 0. You had 1.
Short-term memory. I lose a game, move on.
Lose
Win a
the
game,
next one
move
even
on.
worse somehow.
Maybe win one.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Holy
not.
shit, we're from the Midwest, over the Rockies, all the way through a desert to Los Angeles. Didn't score a single point in
That was
Euchre.
embarrassing. It was
Didn't score a single point in Euchre.
I would love to spin zone this, but I've been playing euchre since I'm 14. That was the worst run in the history of runs I've
Worst
ever
run?
seen in my entire life.
Or
I
the
just
greatest.
I just want to let you know, you guys are viewing it in a very negative way because you happen to be on the negative side of it.
Correct.
The Sky Wolf con man last night had 4 lone wolves in 2 games.
crazy.
We're howling. The parents, the dads are in the back trying to take a little sleep. You got Ty back there trying to enjoy a little bit. We got blankets around there. You got Nick Moraldo laid out in the back of that plane. Obviously has a child living his life. He's sleeping. And you got Connor up in the front with me. Just howling
in your face.
We had a great time last night.
94 feet.
But that's not what we're talking about.
And then
Just you guys getting your asses beat at cards.
you guys called in the righty.
Then Tone comes in, he loses, then he wins. They win the last game. All of a sudden, we're
Thank
the
you, Tone.
losers. Okay, shut up. I want to hear. You guys did have a good. You guys kicked our ass that final game.
we wanted good vibes for everybody. How selfish can one team be?
Especially coming out to the ESPYs.
Yeah,
Plus, what is this? We won 4 games in all sports. That is a win. That is a series victory.
Yeah,
This
I went
game's
from
over.
best of 7 and best of 9 and best of 11. It was one of those nights, but not just our cards were impeccable. Shout out to us, by the way. We dominate the skies. Baseball was awesome. Home Run Derby, we had a chance to be there. Obviously, we're a part of that whole thing. What an honor, and thankful for the MLB welcoming us over there. And obviously, that is an upside to having access to these leagues.
Correct.
Like having rights to these leagues, you get a chance to have conversations with people. In the MLB, how they took care of us and welcomed us in, and getting to know all these baseball guys who know of our existence. Even the guys that don't speak English.
Yeah.
The Dominican guys who speak limited Spanish watch our show, because I think they're forced to watch our show because we're on the TV whenever they come in. The time they show up to work, we are the thing. So that was a cool experience. And I would like to let the baseball people know it's an honor that you guys understand we exist. And it's been fun as hell learning about your world. And shout out to McGill out there in Milwaukee.
Yeah, Big Trev.
Hey, he's a problem.
Oh, yeah.
He is a problem. I think he is potentially the straw that stirs the drink.
You could argue.
I think he is the straw that stirs the drink in most places. What a legend. A lot of dudes over there we've loved. Their game, though, last night, Home Run Derby ratings are up.
Yep.
Okay, the All-Star Game, I assume ratings are going to be up. They had a great game. Is that not accurate?
No, yeah, without a doubt. Like you mentioned, first-class experience all the way through while we were there. And then last night, kind of just to put the cherry on top of the weekend, looked like a blowout early. The NL jumped on top, which not a lot of people expected. You know, you got Scooble and Skeens, so I think we were talking, and the idea was like, okay, probably going to be a 1-2-3, but the NL, they took a 5-0 lead here on Pete Alonso's 3-run homer, and at this point, you're kind of just thinking like, all right, Jesus, this thing's going to be a blowout. Corbin Carroll pinch hits another homer to make it 6-0 for the NL. And then after that, the AL started scrapping back a little bit. Brent Rooker, who was kind of taking heat from fans after the home run derby for no reason, he kind of got jobbed a little bit getting eliminated. He hits a 3-run homer, which was huge. And then, you know, play the trumpets because Edwin Diaz comes in and blows a save for the NL.
What's your problem?
Stephen Kwan beats out an infield single. Bobby Witt scores, so we go to 6-6 in the top of the ninth, and then first ever swing off in the All-Star Game. Each team, I mean, Schwarbo.
Pause it, Foxy. Pause it, Foxy. What's the swing off?
So, yeah, this is the first year they did this. There were predetermined rosters for both the AL and the NL because a lot of people were bitching, hey, this is a perfect opportunity for Shohei and Judge and some of those guys to get out there with travel implications and just the way they played. They already had 3 guys picked out for each team. Each player had three swings, and it was just as many homers as you could hit.
3 guys, 3 swings each.
Yep.
Total of 9 possible dingers here.
Correct.
And whoever had more would win the game. This is a penalty shootout.
Yes.
For baseball.
Right.
And I would like to say, not knowing this was going to happen, I assume people knew this was going to happen, and maybe this has happened in the past.
No, it was the first ever.
Okay. Outside newbie, baseball people already love me. Let me follow up with this. Every fucking tie game needs one of these.
100%.
This thing was unbelievable. Let alone Schwarbo doing what Schwarbo did. Back to the action. Sorry.
Yeah, no, all good. I mean, because you're right. Like, in a lot of All-Star games in the past, like, it's tied 6-6 after the ninth, and it's just like, all right, game's over. Everybody had fun. Nobody got hurt. Let's go home. So for them to do this and actually have kind of like a walk-off moment, and then a guy like Schwarber who, you know, if he enters the home run derby, he's probably arguably one of the favorites. He gets 3 swings, and what does Schwarbo do? He hits 3 bombs, and the NL goes up 4-3.
First one, 408, dead center.
Yeah, barely got enough, and then because when he came up, we were at dinner last night, and I told these guys, I was like, there's no way Schwarber's not hitting 3 homers. Yeah, and
so the expectation is that these guys should have hit at least 2 out of the 3 dongs.
I mean, maybe, you know, like with
you guys were talking about that with, like, the internet was talking about that with, like, Aaron Judge and Shohei. They're like, we should be able to see these big guys. And there was a lot of people mad about that. And then it comes out that they actually had to put these 3 together beforehand. And who's going to be playing at the time is who they're going to continue in there. And then I saw some people get pissed that travel people were leaving. It's like, I want to let you know from what I've learned, this is the least, like, comfortable or break, like, all-star experience from any sport. Now, I know, hey, they're professional athletes. They got to work. These dudes get in 2, 3 a.m. Sunday night, Monday morning, right into, all right, we got press, home run derby, press again, game. Then, by the way, you got to go play
There's
again.
games Friday.
Thursday, Friday. It's like
Friday,
they are working in there. So I saw a lot of people taking some shots at some of the big names because it came out like, well, travel's going to affect some of that stuff. It's like, I agree. If we would have got Judgy and Shohei, just back to back,
one-on-one,
which leads me to say, we need this in the games. We need this in the damn games. Now, I know extra innings games are a part of the entire thing, and it's probably been a part of the history. And the amount of stats that matter in baseball are never ending. So I assume that would ruin a lot of things in the sport of baseball. But if this was a real game between the Dodgers and the Yankees, and it came down to your 3 dogs versus your 3 dogs with your pitching coach or your batting coach, because now it matters.
Yeah.
Now that job matters
Yeah.
even more in this entire thing, which you saw a couple good pitches there. And that last one for Schwarber kind of broke off a little bit. I think we need to continue to pound the drum that the pitchers matter in the home run derby, and in this situation they matter. But that would be electrifying for baseball. I mean, we would cover that, every day?
Oh, yeah.
If there was a dong off the night before in a big-time game, I mean, we would cover that, I think. Now, baseball people would hate that, I assume. And how was this received last night? Because this was electrifying, especially because Schwarber literally put the squad on his back out there.
Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of people bitch just because, like, that's the thing to do, is you can pick holes in this if you want to and just take the angle that, well, we had the opportunity to have Judge and Ohtani out there and they didn't do it for whatever reason. But, like, this was actually, I mean, this was drama. You know, like it was incredible. Like the stakes were there, and we obviously didn't get to Pete Alonso because Aranda didn't hit any homers. But there was an opportunity for like a true walk-off moment. In terms of them actually using this, probably never going to happen. That is the one thing that I don't like.
It's better than the guy on second.
Yeah, I wanted to ask Kamish about that. The Manfred man, where they put a ghost runner essentially at second base to start extra innings. I don't love that, but the big drawback to this would be that it really nullifies your bullpen like late in games, and that's what a lot of teams will, like at the deadline, will go out and get a bunch of bullpen arms because that's very important. So I can't imagine that they'll go to this anytime soon. But you're right. If we had a playoff series, or a World Series, I guess, and it comes down to
Giancarlo, Judge,
yeah, exactly,
and who
Jazz probably be Jazz, or
maybe not now, but
well, Jazz would change his swing.
Yeah, Cody Bellinger maybe, or something like that.
And then who would the Dodgers have?
The Dodgers would probably, Freddie Freeman, Shohei, and then maybe like Teoscar Hernandez or
would
Mookie
that
Betts.
not that?
It would be awesome.
He's so cool.
It'd be incredible.
Game 7 of the World Series going down to a dong off.
And we've been trying to get a dong off in the offseason for the last couple of years.
Yeah.
We did not have the relationship with baseball.
Right.
Okay.
What, D-Bush?
I know we're in LA, guys. You guys got to relax.
What are you talking about? It's creative. We're talking about brainstorm.
Relax.
You're thinking of like a McGregor dong off. We're thinking of like a baseball.
We're not having any dongs lifting weights.
Which his would win because his lifts, yeah.
Yeah, I'm talking about. We've been trying.
Wait, when you were at the gym this morning, did you
What's that? Lift?
Did you McGregor it?
No. I don't know how many people are doing that, to be honest. I didn't know that was a thing. Fascinating. I mean, just all of it is wild. He's going to be fighting in the White House.
That's right.
He's going to be fighting at the White House.
He is.
I think he's running for president
Of
Yes, he is.
Ireland.
I think I see a couple tweets every other day out of that.
Could see that.
Pop up in a week. Vote McGregor. And big smile. Then next day he's on a yacht. Then next day he's training his kids in Monaco.
Yeah.
And like fans, I think, are just like standing around. And he's like, hey, listen, kids, if we're going to travel the world, we at least got our work in. Him trying to get actual workouts in these very public places is awesome. His ability to be able to do it. I get distracted. I would get way too distracted. Maybe run one hill. I'm exhausted. What's over there? Anything other than working out. So his ability to seemingly be able to mix just living a full life of luxury all the time while still trying to maintain his ability to stay in shape, his entire body.
Yeah.
He's very fascinating.
Absolutely.
He's a fascinating individual.
And there's not a whole lot of people out there who are, putting kettlebells around their dongs and, making sure that their summer sausage is getting work in as well.
Now, on that note, that is not the dong off. I mean, I assume in the world that we're in, that's going to happen at some point.
Yeah.
Sure.
Everybody needs to be ready for
Hopefully
that.
at the Steroid Olympics.
That's probably 5-10 years out from that. And we're not saying we like it. We're just telling you about the reality of the world that we live in. What we always thought, me as somebody outside baseball, what do I like about baseball? I like to see pitchers throw over 100 miles an hour. Shout out to young Buck.
Yeah, Mizorowski.
He threw, 4 of the fastest?
Yeah, the 4 hardest pitches in the game.
What did he throw? They said they brought him in literally for this. Like, hey, we got a young guy who's 23 years old and throws the ball harder than everybody.
Yeah, and he was throwing, 102, 102.4-ish, 101. Just basically came in and just unloaded the tank.
Which is exactly what they were expecting and hoping for.
And what he said he was going to do.
Yeah, he told us, I'm just going to throw heat. I guess he holds on to it very long. He does that. I like seeing 100+, and then I like seeing balls leave. So in the offseason, whenever baseball was going through, it's what money thing. They're always seemingly going through a money thing. That's how we learn about the local media rights deals being so important. It's like they need to just take Dahn Show on the road in the summer. You can go do minor league parks. You can literally go do minor league parks. You have a couple of the big name guys, and if they're going to have one day where they're working anyways, like instead of taking a workout, just go to a fucking stadium, have your BP coach there, and like just do a dong off. Dong offs get the people going.
Yeah,
every time.
And they had one last night, and that is, I love seeing that.
Yeah.
I like the Manfred in the team over there. They're willing to kind of roll the dice on whatever. I see my dude Bob. Okay, so that means one thing and one thing alone. Ladies and gentlemen, joining us now, guest host of the Jimmy Kimmel Show. I believe the next 2 days, a man who's going to be stepping into the ring at SummerSlam here in a few weeks to beat the hell out of Logan Paul and Drew McIntyre alongside the legend, Randy Orton. Ladies and gentlemen, Jelly Roll.
Yeah, Jelly.
Yes, sir. How are you, baby? I've been listening to y'all talk about a dong off for 15 minutes, man.
I didn't know you were here.
I don't know if y'all kept anybody away listening to this program. There was so much dong talk. And then when Connor got in, I was like, man, this is getting crazy. Not that Connor. But
Yeah.
The Irishman with the pub stout.
Have you seen it? I mean, it's all over the internet. Of course, you've seen it.
I couldn't miss that one, Dave.
Yeah.
That's crazy right there.
How did everybody's algorithm just be like, gotta see it?
Yeah.
Anyways, let's move along. He's from Ireland. You're going to be heading over. You're going to be heading over to Europe here in August. This big ass stadium tour that you were doing with Post Malone.
Yes, sir.
I got a chance, obviously, to see the one at PNC Park in Pittsburgh. What a show! And I guess you guys sign on for another year. I think it's a brilliant move. You two are perfect together. It feels like. Do you feel the same way?
Dude, I love it. I love Post. He's just so awesome to work with. The tour was so fun. Y'all got to see it. Y'all got to.
Yeah, we had a good time out there.
It's like, it's just, dude, and he's taking me international for the first time. And when they called and he was like, we should just do this again next summer, I was like, yes, we should do this again next summer for sure. So.
I think I heard you on the stage, and I assume you've said to him multiple times because you are a guy who likes to showcase your gratitude, which is one of the reasons why everybody, I think, loves you so much. On the stage, you were like, Posty, I would do this for the rest of my life if you asked me to do this. This is awesome because...
And because we're friends in real life, that's exactly what I told y'all off stage.
Yes.
You were like, yo, what's up with that? I was like, dog, this has been the easiest tour. Like, we run a light crew. We do a little short of a show, which for the amount of songs I have, favors me a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, it makes it more of an hour heavy. It's a dong off.
Yeah,
It's a dong off.
home run.
I'm just Conor McGregor helicoptering out there. You know what I mean?
But it is like a home run derby, basically. And I think your fans and his fans are a great mesh. Like, the vibes were immaculate. So congratulations on that.
Thank you, man.
You're hosting Jimmy Kimmel Live tonight.
I'm hosting tonight, dude. Tonight and tomorrow night, y'all. It's the fun. This must have been the white trash week because it was me and Chris DiStefano were the guest hosts. I don't think it could have got any trashier. Just an old East Coast trash bucket and an old down south just trailer trash.
I saw we're big fans of trash around here. You know that. Saw Chrissy and I believe Shane chugged a beer, had a beer or two last night on the show. Excited? Are you ready for tonight?
I'm excited.
Have you hosted?
I'm nervous.
Have you hosted?
I've never hosted anything. So it's like.
Yeah, but when you get that award, anytime you get a microphone, you're great.
Yeah,
you host.
Yeah.
During your show, we watched you at the Big Ass Stadium tour.
Sir.
There's plenty of times you host and kind of navigate and guide. Have you done rehearsals? Do you know what you're saying?
No, I go to rehearsals right after this. So it's like it's so cool. I don't know anything about what I'm walking into, and like in an hour and a half, I'll be texting you like, "Dude, guess what this is?"
Are you singing or no?
No, I'm not singing. Joey Badass is my musical guest tonight, which I think's really cool. And tomorrow night, I have the All-American Rejects. Have y'all been seeing what they're doing?
Yes.
They're playing people's front yard.
Yes.
I wanted to talk to him about it. I was like, please get the All-American Rejects.
Did you see what he did with his Savannah Bananas?
That was awesome.
Sick.
Lit. I mean, it was amazing.
The Savannah Bananas are just lit, period, by the way.
Yes.
Big fan.
Goodness gracious.
They got it figured out.
They
Don't
got
you-
it figured out.
Hey,
man.
don't you think everybody that's in the entertainment content business just has respect for the Savannah Bananas because selling out stadiums is like, that's very different.
Listen.
The power your fan base has to have to be able to sell out a stadium. I don't think people understand the levels of everything. So, like, if you're able to captivate that group of people, which is why you and Posty's thing is so awesome to watch, it's like you got to be doing something right.
Yeah.
You got to be. So even if you're not a fan of the product, you got to be a fan of the business. Like, I think there's so many things that they've done right, and I think everybody's watching them. And I assume that that is similar in the music world.
This is the way I put it to people. It is so hard to sell arenas. Now imagine that you would have to sell that arena 4 nights in a row to justify going to the stadium.
Insane.
Like, and you know this because you sold an arena. I've sold a couple arenas. God's blessed us to be in that position, and that's not an easy position to be in. And so I look at guys like Morgan Wallen and Post Malone, like,
Taylor.
dude, Taylor,
yeah.
4 nights, 5 nights in Indianapolis, dude, she's the GOAT. I will fist fight anybody who says otherwise. Travis, don't even worry, I got this one. You know what I mean? Literally, like, she's the GOAT. You know, it's like that is so hard to get people connected in such a way. Because when I think about selling tickets, Pat, I think about it as souls, not tickets.
Okay.
Like, we've all watched our wife pick out her outfit, try 2 or 3 on. We've all spent 2 or 3 hours sitting in the living room. Like, this is a big night. Like, where are we going to eat? Where are we going to park? Like, it's so much more into coming out than just to see me. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So, like, I think of that every single night and just, like, how precious that is when me and my wife get those moments. And I just think about 17 or 60,000 people out there that were doing the same. We're going to get there early, but we don't want to get too early. We don't want gas, but we want to get a little pre-drinking in. You know what I mean? How hot's it going to be? Who's the opener?
Where are we
like,
parking?
All the fun stuff.
All of it.
All the fun stuff.
Yeah,
man.
I agree. Jerry Seinfeld had a bit about, like, this is it.
Yeah.
This, you're welcome. Yeah. You bought the ticket. You had to wait in line to buy the ticket.
Yeah.
You had to get through the whole thing. You basically went through it. That's why I called that big night out in Pittsburgh, because it's like, this is it. This is it. There's so, let alone the babysitter potentially.
The babysitters? You might have had to call an in-law you hate. Sure. You know, some people have had to call in-laws they flat don't like, dude. And also, I think, like, I'm such a blue-collar guy that I would assume that the people that connect with me were like I was when I was going to concerts. Like, I didn't go to concerts every week.
No way.
We saved up for that one big one for the summer that we wanted to go to. It was our one. Or we would sneak in the amphitheater through the gate or something trashy like that.
Yeah, not bad to sneak under a fence every once in a while. And if somebody makes a hole before you, you didn't really do anything wrong except for seize an opportunity. You need to arrest whoever cut the hole. Now, on that.
Did you ever sneak into Star Lake?
So Star Lake's very far from our house.
Right.
Like, very, very far from our house. I think I probably in trunk.
Yeah.
I think I trunked one.
Yep. That'll do it.
Yeah, I think I one time with yeah, I think my mom.
It is far, but like that's like to your point. Like we would go like once a summer because it's
so far.
It's like an hour from our house. Like because that's on the southwest side of Pittsburgh. We're on the east side of Pittsburgh. So yeah, that's like hey, like do your whole thing. Yeah, that's what it is.
And it's like every other amphitheater in America. I love Star Lake, but they did not think of the traffic at all.
No, they did not.
They did not think of what's going to happen when 25,000 people show up to this thing every couple weeks. It's crazy.
Do you ever think about that? Like, we'll just put maybe the songs that people don't want to hear at the end, so everybody knows when it's time to get out of here and beat the traffic.
Yeah. Well, we just expect it. Like, we know that whenever we start certain songs, like, I put Need a Favor towards the back of the set with Save Me, of course. This
Great
is so
song.
inside baseball, because sometimes, you know, Need a Favor will play, and you'll watch, 60,000 people there. You'll watch a couple thousand people get up and kind of be like, well, that's it.
No.
We're going to beat this traffic, I swear, dude. And you're like, I got 3 more songs. And
I can
just like,
see
look at
you.
that. It's like, you're walking out. I'm singing the most emotional. I'm singing Save Me. People are crying, and there are people like, let's go. This is our chance.
The set list is on the internet too now.
Yeah, it's on Apple.
Yeah.
Apple promotes it. They're like, this is the set list.
Hey,
Which I
here's a
think's
good
awesome.
time if you need it. Here's a piss. You need to take a piss. Here's a drink. You need one if you're in your world. And I only talk to God when I need a favor. Yep, that was
Pat. I need a.
Remember, babe, we said what he's.
Let's go. Time to go.
Hey, let's talk about you. You have something massive this summer, and we are so incredibly proud of you. Obviously, we've witnessed this fitness journey and health journey that you've been on, and I'll tell you what, that jawline, Bubba, it looks spectacular. From where you were posting photos from like a couple years ago on your IG story, I think, from like award shows and presentations and things that you've done in the past. From what you look like then to what you look like now, and all the hard work you've been putting in, nothing short of admirable. One of the dreams you had to get back healthy was to be in the WWE.
That was my North Star, dude.
It really was.
It was. Y'all know. I was telling y'all behind the scenes the whole time. I was like, I
Think
wanna
about
take a
that. Think about that. Like, obviously, you got to a moment in your life where you're like, I need to save my life and get in better shape. But also, then you're like, I also want to get back in shape. I want to get in shape to accomplish a dream where you have to be in shape, which is WWE. So then, whenever I turn on SmackDown, and all of a sudden you're singing in your hometown, brother, and then Logan Paul comes out and thinks that he can just interrupt. And then all of a sudden you say, excuse me, you're going to attack Randy Orton. And then all of a sudden now we got you and Randy Orton taking on Logan. Good strength there. Logan Paul underestimated you. He thought this was
He thought I was soft.
He thought this was 2 years ago, Jelly Roll.
Right.
He thought this was a year ago, Jelly Roll. This is not so.
He thought this was the Michelin Man Jelly Roll. This is not the Michelin Man Jelly. This is regular fat Jelly Roll.
SummerSlam, Jelly Roll, Randy Orton, Drew McIntyre, Logan Paul. Congratulations. And are you ready? Like, how do we get prepared for this?
Dude, so here's the shoot on it. I've been, you were a big inspiration, man. Like, watching you get involved so much, and even going and doing the Gunther match was just like another God wink for me a little bit that I was like, I should do. And you like, what I want people to know is who you are on the show is who you is off the show. Like, you are that guy, like, that will hit your friend up at 3 and 4 o'clock in the morning, like, proud of you, Bubba. You're kicking ass. Keep doing it. Like, just to send, like, the love. And that stuff kept me going. When I was probably 13 years old, do you remember the Disciples of Apocalypse? They were the bikers. Chains had a wrestling academy in Laverne by the co-op. My dream, I didn't think I was a musician because I didn't come from any musicians. But we would go to, like, the Smoky Mountain Wrestling, or like the fairgrounds every Saturday. It was like two things my family did. It's how white trash we were.
Love it.
We would either go to wrestling on Saturdays or we would go watch Night Court. Did y'all ever heard of Night Court?
Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we'd go. I'm 8. My mom would put me in a car, chain smoke cigarettes the whole way there with the windows up.
Love that.
And then we'd get there and we would just watch drunk people plead their case for a judge at night because you could do it. It was like our entertainment.
Night Court.
So I would always go in that ring and bump around, and it was just something I just loved the storytelling, lifelong fan, weekly watcher my whole life pretty much. And I just love it. And when me and Hunter started talking, the more I got involved with the WWE over the last couple of years, I'd go, hey, man, every time I'd lose a little more, he's like, you're looking good. I was like, do I look good enough for a match yet, or do I need to lose another 100? He'd be like, a little more, Bubba. So I just kept pushing for it, man. And I have been training. I'm announcing this on your show. I have quietly been living in Orlando for about 4 weeks at the PC. Wow. I'm showing up every day like a piece of furniture over there. They can't kick me out of there, dude. I'm there from the moment they wake up till it closes almost.
Well, that's exactly what
I'm obsessed.
That's what the Performance Center is for. And it's like we've been down there. I was down there, I think, the first day it opened and kind of watched it grow. And obviously I was part of NXT down there. Lucky to be a part of all that. Hunter's operation. Now it's Sean's operation. And the way they run that, Matt Bloom down there.
Oh, Matt Bloom's my coach.
Okay.
I love you, Coach Bloom. Coach Bloom and Coach Moss are my guys. They're spending every day with me, man.
Matt Bloom, football
Great
guy.
Guys.
Absolute dog. And it's like the fact that you're fully committed, I think everybody behind the scenes is probably having massive respect. But also it'll be very evident at SummerSlam. We can't wait to watch you, dude.
Dude, it's been so, like, I was training with Matt Bloom the other day, and I'm not name dropping, but this is so cool. And Undertaker comes in with Michelle, his wife, and they come in and they go, hey, we just want to watch for a minute, just kind of chill. Is that cool? I was like, yeah, for sure. This is who he is as a human. The entire 3-hour session, him and his wife stood on those ropes and just gave me pointer after pointer, and the most, like, Kevin O and Jacob Fatu came in and wrestled with me the other day for like 3-4 hours.
What? That's awesome.
Like, these dudes are like pouring into me because they see that I'm trying to take it as serious as I can. Like, that my heart is just to bring, like you. Like, I just, like, when you started working with the WWE, you were like, yo, this is cool. And I want people to know how cool it is. Like, if you're out right now and you're not watching the WWE, like, right now is the time to tune back in.
There's a lot of really good stuff.
It's really cool. So it's like, that was my heart. And when Randy jumped on the idea, dog, like, when the Viper wanted to be my guy, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, this is awesome. So Drew and Logan are just, I can't thank them all enough.
Randy Orton, Mount Rushmore guy.
Mount Rushmore.
Absolute dog. He's been so nice to us as well. Yeah. And Monster.
Yeah, huge.
Yeah, he's a guy that should not have a shirt on ever. He's like 320 pounds, too. Just absolute ox out there.
Just
can't
jacked.
Wait to watch you work. And the respect that you show in the business throughout. I mean, you would come to shows all the time. And it's like, I think you are jumping at the opportunity because you're excited for it. Yeah. But I, as a fan, I can't wait to watch you, man.
Thank you, brother.
And it's going to be awesome to watch. Tonight, Jimmy Kimmel Live.
Tonight, Jimmy Kimmel Live. Y'all, listen, if I ever needed y'all to show up for me, it's tonight. Let them to help prove that they didn't make the worst decision of ABC's career by booking me.
Is it at the same time as the ESPYs?
It is. I'm going to miss. No. This is even better. Actually, you can go straight from the ESPYs into Jimmy Kimmel.
Yeah,
like,
right
legitimately,
Perfect.
I am
Okay.
perfect. Just I think the
leads
ESPYs
in,
are on
right?
ABC too, right?
Yeah,
so
they
it
are.
should just roll right into me. Yeah, this should, but just stay. Just keep watching. Fall asleep with your TV on. I just need the ratings.
Hey, overnight ratings are a big deal for me.
They're real. Y'all know what I'm talking. I'm pleading. At least I'm stating my intentions on the front end.
Hey, we know you have to go soon to the rehearsal. D-Bud has a couple questions.
I got to ask you, I want to go back to the WWE stuff, and you perform. We got so much respect for anybody that goes up and does their shit in front of live crowds. You obviously do that in the music realm, but how much different is it going out into a big WWE event, and obviously you have no idea what's going to happen when you go out in that ring?
No.
How is it, I guess, pre-game going into it?
It's electrical. I've never felt nothing like it in my life. Pre-game, though, believe it or not, is the same, man. I have a tradition. I sing "Oh Happy Day" on the way to the stage. I pray right before every show I've ever done. I've kept that over there. And the cool thing was the first night when we prayed, it was like 4 or 5 dudes in Gorilla that huddled up. And by the second night, my Saturday night main event, it's like 30.
Wow,
the
that's
whole
awesome.
back of house is back there. They're like, oh, and I was like, y'all get ready. This is what we do.
That's dope.
So it was cool. It was also cool because it is the theater of the unknown in there, you know, and there's just so much happening. I will be honest, though, D-Bud, I'll answer this on the front end with people. Man, I didn't underestimate. I knew how physically grueling it was, and I knew that's what I needed at this point in my weight loss journey, that this would be the fire I needed. But, man, dude, if I took my shirt off right now, not only would you be appalled by the loose skin, but you would see – I mean, I am beaten, dude. Like, I have so much respect. Them ropes, dude, my back is so bruised. It's a cable. It's a steel cable.
Yeah.
It's a steel cable.
You have to be wildly tough to be in there. Anybody that's ever been
It's the toughest sport. Like, it's tough like every other sport I played in middle and high school. Like, it's that kind of a –
yeah, in your
if
body.
not tougher.
I can't I don't know how they do it.
I mean, you had bruises for 4 weeks after the Gunther fight.
Yeah, let alone broke my toe and I think my
T1, T2.
Yeah, my neck. Yeah.
I mean, when you were training for
and
it,
I've done 4 or 5 matches.
Yeah, no, it's
so
it's crazy.
4 or 5 matches.
There's like about 2,000 matches on some of these. The bump card that some of these dudes have. And you talk about Undertaker.
Oh, my neck right here is just pulsating painful from all them bumps, from getting beat up.
Hey.
And I didn't have the proper neck muscles. Like, I'm having to build those in this process. Like, my shit's, excuse me, I'm on TV. But my stuff is, yeah, I'm on Pat McAfee's fucking show.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's like, my stuff is just banging around. It's like, my first week of bumping, I had to wear a helmet. Because I couldn't keep my neck straight. I never went through nothing to have to do this.
Was it a hockey helmet?
No, you know, like the spongy kind of helmet, like the boxing kind of helmet.
The boxing kind of indoors.
So you're just getting.
I'm not embarrassed of it neither. It's
no,
like
you should not be,
I'm so honest to say these dudes are. I'm so out of my league even trying this, which is what makes it so fun. And every day I think about, like, I've just bit off more than I can chew. But Randy and my partners in this are like all really constantly pouring love into me.
Yeah, the greatest supporters of all time are the people you're in there with. I don't want to give away the game too much.
No, but it is. You know what I'm saying.
Like, shout out Adam Cole, brother. We're pulling for you, man.
Straight up.
There's a lot of people that can make you look really good in there.
No, dude.
Yeah.
I say about this all the time.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have this position at SummerSlam this year if Austin Theory didn't make me look like a rock star last year.
So there's another one.
Shout out. Austin, we love you, brother. What you do for this business does not go unnoticed.
And what you do for us, very,
up.
very much so. And last thing before you have to go, you brought up Undertaker hanging out there for 3 hours. You and I have one of the greatest Undertaker interactions of all time.
Ever?
I don't know.
Are we going to tell it?
I think we should. I feel like it's probably one that should be told, just because Undertaker is the man, and everybody feels that way.
It's a moment I'll think of the rest of my life because I got to watch it happen. So we're standing backstage, and me and Pat are getting our head straight and helping our inflammation. Of course. We both had inflammation that
our
day.
altitude.
We were just making sure that he was ready to do the show, and I was too. And we're sitting back there with the Undertaker. He walks in and, like, dog, if y'all have ever watched the Undertaker walk in a room, it might as well go dong.
Yeah.
Like, the room stops. It's the craziest thing. And he walks in, and I pass the stick to Pat. And Pat looks at Undertaker and looks at me, and all I see is Pat go, "Taker?" And, dude, it was like a movie because it was like I'm standing here and they're in front of me, so it looks like a UFC postal pick. They're like nose to nose, and Pat is like trying not to cheese out of his face, but he's like, "Taker?" And Mark goes, "Nah, not tonight." And I was like, we both had a moment where we were like, dog, if he would have took that,
smoke with the Undertaker,
we would have fainted. Yeah, like, we were so good. He walked out of the room, we were like two little girls. He almost smoked with us.
You know why I didn't take it?
Oh, because the hook 'em horns.
Yeah, horns
Yeah,
down.
Undertaker. Yeah, he's so pissed
Dude,
off.
Atkinson,
You've given too many horns down.
Yeah, I should be back. Yeah, I should be back. And I saw Weed Man here.
Yeah, my baby. He brought a present for you, by the way.
My dude, I love the Jelly Roll team. All right, great squad. Okay, before you get out of here, will you try one of these putts?
Dude, I'm totally going to try one of these putts.
so-
What are you
Yeah,
talking
here
about?
we
All right, so I don't know what the best way. Maybe maybe go around that way.
And we're going 15, 25, 15? Or
25, 15, 10.
25, 15, 10?
Yes,
Okay.
and here, you just go ahead. You head down there right now,
Okay.
and then we'll do this. $25,000 donation.
Now, yeah, I'm in. If I sink one of these puppies, I'll match it.
Yeah, but okay, all right,
you will.
okay, Joe. That's your move, by the way.
Working
Did
on
it
your
big night
swing
out
right
as
there,
well.
too.
Yeah.
You got to hit that ball. It's a far putt.
It's 50 feet.
No, he said it's a 50-foot putt. I'm like, dude, Scotty Scheffler couldn't hit this.
Well, Scotty's actually a pretty deep-thinking guy right now. Scotty might have been doing the same thing that you, me, and I were trying to do with Taker. He's giving some very deep answers.
For sure.
It's awesome.
What is the meaning to life type stuff?
Yeah. Oh,
Yo,
yeah.
you know who would do that to me every now and then? MGK.
What's that?
Like just like the meaning of life questions. We were on a red carpet one night together, and they looked at MGK and they were like, how do you feel about the Grammys? He said, I hope to be in a place one day where I don't think about the Grammys, but right now it would mean a lot to me. And I was like, that's the most honest answer I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah, and I assume the person asked the question, okay, good, so...
Yeah, and they just bumped on. I'm like, yo, my man gave you some gold.
What's your favorite meal?
Okay, like, hey, what's... Okay. I don't
Where'd
wanna-
you get your nickname?
You literally were supposed to leave 5 minutes ago, so somebody is pissed off at us, but we're in a building of people that are pissed off at us.
No, and now you know what? They love you, Pat.
Okay.
I don't think.
I'm going for this big. I'm going for this big one down here, Bubba.
Yeah. Hey, MGK, cool dude.
He's the sweetest soul ever. I've got to get y'all hooked up, bro.
Okay, so he came and said, what's up to me? What was that? SummerSlam.
Yeah,
That's what
well,
I'm saying.
Cleveland.
He is like the most misunderstood dude ever.
He said a very self-aware comment to me whenever he came up to me and talked to me at SummerSlam. And I was like, wow, that's very cool of you to say. And then he walked away and I haven't talked to him. But I saw him on World Star do a freestyle from his car.
Oh, so
way
good.
back in the day. Okay, Jelly Roll, this goes right to left. Okay, it's 50 feet. If Jelly Roll makes
So
this...
it's going to go, it's dropping this way?
Yes, right from your right to left.
That's what it looked like.
And it is far. I think the first one you should just try to get... Yeah, you don't have to use my hockey stick.
That might be a lefty one.
Oh, no, this is a lefty putter. Okay.
There's putters over there.
No, over there.
Oh, we got more putters?
Yep. And just so you know, the original way you were lining up there, you would have missed it by a fucking mile. So maybe aim for the hole.
This
just so you know. Just
Don't
so
look at me.
No,
That was-
Connor, I appreciate it.
I just
brother.
want you to know.
So
from
how far is
behind-
it falling? Like a foot or two?
From,
falling
not
in
too
mine.
far, no.
I'd say maybe a cup and a half.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
About 11 and a half.
Ooh,
on the
talk a
stick.
little golf to me, Daddy. A cup and a half.
Pat's on the wireless if you can turn that mic on.
Yeah,
Ladies-
because y'all want to hear his reaction when I sink this puppy.
50 feet here at the program's Putt Putt Invitational at the ESPYs.
Is it fast or slow, Connor?
Slow.
Yeah, you got to hit it.
Yeah, it's from
11 and a
about
half.
11 and 12.
Yeah.
You got to run it.
Oh, that feels like a
That's
good
a good
stroke
one.
from the Jelly Roll. Known golfer Jelly Roll.
Aiming right
All
a
right.
little.
Oh,
yeah.
shit.
Like I said,
That one,
Yeah, no, that was off. So, okay.
break.
You know, it's because I didn't have my Undertaker moment this morning.
that's right. Oh, I did, though, actually.
I haven't yet. I'm scared to host a show stone.
No.
come on.
Don't be. Don't
Don't?
be.
All right, cool.
No, you're just
Fire in the hole, Bob. We're going for it, dude.
You're just talking to people, Jelly.
My publicist is somewhere right now quitting.
Hold on.
More this way?
Yeah. Let's go. Like that, but try to go through it.
It's all in the hips.
Yep.
This is for a $15,000 donation. 50.
Get going.
Oh,
That's hey.
Yo,
you know
I might sink this, dude.
Okay, I think so
I like
too.
that.
Dude, do y'all know how much shit I am going to talk to all of the athletes in this building? They're going to hate me too, Pat, if I sink this.
No,
thing.
the athletes like us. The
Yeah,
athletes
okay.
always like us.
Oh, it's the corporate people?
No, yeah. You understand how
Oh,
this goes.
dude. Hey, man.
Hold on one second.
It's the constant arts versus commerce, brother. Am I close?
Yeah, I think you're in. Ladies and gentlemen, if Jelly Roll makes this, we'll donate $25,000, even though it's the third shot, because the first one wasn't really a shot. Second one was amazing. The program's Putt Putt Invitational, live from the ESPYs. It's not gonna turn.
It did turn.
Get left.
It's all right. I learned.
Hey, we
I
appreciate
tried,
you.
brother.
that's a good lag putt.
Thank
though.
you
That
for
is a
having
good
me, man.
lag
I
putt.
love you so much.
I love
Seeing
you
you
too,
this
buddy.
morning on my way to work out was like the joy of my day. It's
Yeah.
hot. It was like God letting me know I'm doing the right thing.
No, hey, do not have my presence.
No, dude. God
Hey.
loves you too, Pat.
We love you. We love you, brother.
But love you, brother.
Love you,
Connor,
Jelly,
homie.
dude.
Good luck
Connor,
tonight.
Man,
Appreciate
y'all know
you,
how much I
Jelly.
love y'all boys,
Love you.
man. I'm
We
so
love
proud
you.
of y'all, what y'all are doing on
Appreciate
this show,
you, man.
Appreciate Appreciate you, brother.
Y'all keep.
Hey,
being
you're going to
y'all,
kill
brother.
it
I love you,
everywhere.
brother. Thank you, man.
Yeah, you're
I
the
love
man.
you. I love you. Thank you
We
for
love
your
you too.
friendship, Pat.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jelly Roll.
Baby Jelly.
Yeah, definitely. I'll see you tonight, brother. Hey, keep that water bottle to yourself, though.
Well, maybe not everybody.
Yeah, I bet you do. Yeah, I bet you do. Okay, all right, okay.
Love some of that water, actually.
Yeah.
If that's right next to the ESPYs, that would be incredible.
Yeah, if we could just hop on over this.
Yeah,
we should think about that, actually.
100%.
Now, I don't know if the Jimmy Kimmel people. See, that is a whole.
What time do they tape, though?
No,
we love Kimmel.
We do.
So
I don't know if it's the reciprocated.
Well,
love.
this would be a perfect time to put our swords down.
Well,
shake their hands.
To be clear, I don't know if we ever.
Our swords were never drawn.
Now there was swords representing our
someone who comes on the program once a week. Maybe
unsheath the
friend of ours.
Yeah.
Certainly said, "Hey, I have some feelings."
Yeah.
And hey, listen, that guy's first ballot.
Is
Hall of Famer.
Is.
Just wait.
And then boom, that 7-minute rebuttal comes back.
Yep.
It's like, oh shit, we are in the middle of one. With that being said, I don't know if we're going to be able to go to Jimmy Kimmel Live tonight with Jelly Roll, but we would like to say to Jelly Roll, you're going to kill it.
Oh yeah.
And don't be nervous about anything, buddy. What we were just talking about down here. Well, I don't want to, when I'm hosted, do it. You're in LA, brother. Yeah. Do as an LAN does.
Exactly.
Jelly Roll's team is awesome. They've been so cool to us. Gumpy, you back here?
Yes, sir.
Jelly Roll's guy came on the bus
Mm-hmm.
down in Nashville. Vibes were immaculate. Obviously learned a lot of things. We're not taking that water bottle, Gumpy, right? Is that?
I think we're good on that. It was a great conversation to learn about the water bottle, but I don't think I need the water bottle.
The water bottle, I believe, is an untapped resource in my life that I've never experienced. But anytime I'm ready, I guess it's time to go.
I think it's one of those things where, you gotta hear the pitch, and then it'll either tickle your fancy and it won't. But my fancy's been tickled. So
You haven't even heard the pitch.
I did at the big ass stadium tour. I heard the pitch. And let me say, in that moment, it didn't strike me. But in California right now, yes, I do believe I will have some water.
We are big fans of Jelly Roll and his team, and thankful for him, and also thankful for sports, always providing stuff to talk about. Congratulations, Sauce Gardner.
Yeah. Huge.
Same day the Garrett Wilson deal was done for the New York Jets out there. We didn't know what was going to happen with Sauce immediately upon Garrett Wilson signing a massive deal to remain there. Sauce Gardner gets his extension, 4 years, $120.4 million, $30.1 mil a year. We had a chance to chit-chat with Sauce. He was very confident. He was very complimentary of the Jets. We brought up the contract. He said, hey, it'll get figured out. Basically, he was kind of laissez-faire about it. I respect and appreciate the fact that it was behind the scenes this deal got done. It did not get loud. It did not get ugly. It's a brand new regime over there, but obviously you keep a couple pillars on the team. The family ownership, obviously, very proud of these two being drafted as Jets, remaining as Jets, and carrying the torch as Jets going forward. So congrats to Sauce on getting his deal done. He has certainly earned it. D-Butt, we love this type of stuff happening for guys who, are hyped.
Yep.
Very much hyped. Hyped. And then live up to the billing, especially at a very tough position like corner.
Yeah, top 5 pick, and he's been everything you wanted if you are a Jets fan, if you're a part of that Jets organization. He's been locked down, a few All-Pros already, Pro Bowls, one of the premier corners in this league, and does all the right things off the field as well. We talked to him, brought up the contract. He even said he kind of cut back on golf a little bit because
he did.
Lockdown, big year. And Aaron Glenn, that new regime, are kind of doing things. This is kind of how you want your organization to do things. Take care of things. Don't let it be drama. Let it be drawn out like it's going on in Washington right now with Terry McCormick. Play that guy. That's a guy you obviously have to pay. Pay the cornerstone guy, Garrett Wilson, Sauce Gardner, and you give him a little more, $30.1 per year. You obviously get over his draft classmate, Derek Stingley Jr., who signed for 30 a year. So now you have 4 years locked in at $30.1. Well deserved, man.
Now the whole conversation is going to be the same thing that happened with the Bengals. It's like, can you win whenever this is how you spend your money?
Yeah.
And when you're in the middle of especially rebuilding a team, we think keep your best players on your team is the right play.
Sure. Yeah.
So we're happy that the Jets did it, but new regime, new eyes, new everything. I'll be excited.
It's a good deals too. Like
Right.
as far as value wise, like Garrett, you don't reset the market to jump up there. Obviously, Chase is a decent gap between him and the second guy with him being up at 40. And then Sauce, you bump and make him the number 1 guy over Stingley because, like I said, he's lived up to that bill and he deserves it. So they're doing all the right things right now in the July.
I hope the Jets win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think they will, but
They won't.
with being the Patriots,
I hope they do. Think about
why do they deserve to win?
They won't.
Gump, Dolphins. I don't know. Hey, Gump, I think maybe you should think about maybe not thinking about that.
The Dolphins, guaranteed Dolphins better record than the Jets.
Wow.
Okay, I love to hear that. Shout out to the AFC East having a little bit of a battle down there at the bottom. And with that being said, maybe the Jets aren't at the bottom anymore. Maybe the Dolphins aren't either. Maybe they have a plan that none of us can see and everything like that. And we like McDaniel, so there's a chance. And Tua can spin it. But with the Jets, we got a chance to experience their life there for a couple years.
Yeah.
That sucked.
Awful.
That was not fun.
No.
Especially because we bought in.
Yes.
Just like they do.
they're going to win.
Like we actually lived the life of a Jet fan for 2 years. Fuck.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, yeah. Awful.
I mean,
Terrible.
so that's why I hope, like for the good of the sport. That's a big city. That's a lot of people, and they have never really got a chance to have like a fucking a good football.
Not since Namath.
Yeah,
that's right.
Like real.
Like 60 years.
That would be a tough existence. Now, granted, I think they feel like they're tougher than everybody else because they've been able to live through it.
Sure.
And Jets fans and Mets fans have their own, kind of view on life.
Right.
We know a few of them, and it's like that's almost a part of their charm. Is like, yeah, we suck. We're going to be like,
He's a miserable bastard.
yeah, exactly. This guy's a miserable sports fan.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Oh, he's a Jets fan. It's like I understand that that's the angle they've had to take to survive, and I respect and appreciate that, and I think it generates pretty hilarious sports fans. Like miserable sports fans are funny as fuck, especially with the New York attitude and everything like that. Imagine them winning, and I think that's why the dream was so big whenever Aaron gets there, because it's like this is an entire city that's just waiting to explode, basically. And it did not work out with Aaron. Obviously, injury, fluke injury, out of nowhere changes everything in the trajectory of that. Then they pay Justin Fields $20 million a year to be their quarterback. It's like, all right, they're going in with Justin Fields. Does that mean they're going in with Justin Fields running the rock? Are they going to pound it? And then all of a sudden now you pay Garrett Wilson, wide receiver, a lot of money. It's like, okay, so what messages, what are we going to do? You have to be able to throw it at some point anyways, even if your quarterback is going to run it. So I'm excited to see what they do. And Aaron Glenn, we all have respect for, right?
Yes, definitely.
We all have respect for
Aaron.
Aaron
How
Glenn.
he carries himself for sure.
Yeah, and we like his attitude and
Yeah.
the way he views football. And I actually kind of like, I don't like the disrespect, seemingly, to Aaron, but I am very okay with Aaron Glenn and them being like,
agreed.
We're going in.
I want a new
We're going in a different direction.
I would assume the Jets fans feel similar.
Yeah,
Yes,
exactly.
I would assume.
Like I think the way Aaron, as friend of ours, Aaron, like the fly across the country,
Right,
and then basically just told get out the door. It's
Go
like
home.
the guy's earned more than that in football. I think first ballot Hall of Famer here. Even no matter how you feel about anything, like football, I think he deserves a little bit more respect than that. Personally, there's a lot of people that don't think that, but also not inside ball in the entire conversation. But the fact that they decided to go in a different, like, I respect that. I appreciate that, and I think Jets fans do not have like the hype that they have had over the next 2 years. So there's a chance these Jets fans have like a fun football run here because the expectations aren't that we're going to win a Super Bowl, but that's going to be a tough division, dude. Allegedly, what we're hearing, Vrabel massive May fit. Like, they've been together for an offseason now, and it's like all of our thoughts as soon as Vrabel goes up to New England, it's like New England's back. Sportsbooks go, hey, just a heads up, New England's back. How many games are they favored in?
11.
That's unbelievable. 11-6 for the New England Patriots this year, fresh off of the last couple years that they've had, would be an absurd turnaround. But we all just kind of believe in it. And then early word is that Vrabes believes in the quarterback.
Yeah, big time. And all like the mic'd up of Drake Mays coming out, his interaction with the teammates are awesome. The stuff, the defense is going to be incredible no matter what. But back to the Jets with the Jets, like as a Patriots fan, this is the first time this has happened in forever where they have a coach that it feels like the majority of people are on his side, think he's great, and they have a stud on offense and a stud on defense. Like even them just having Garrett Wilson and Sauce Gardner has to be a positive for Jets fans going forward because it has been a while where every time they draft a first-round pick, either something goes wrong or they leave. And now they have a guy on both sides. Breece Hall is still back there, and the whole change-up thing too that you're talking about, like
D-line, I forgot.
Yeah, D-line, Quentin Williams is unbelievable. Like, his brother Quincy, like they have actual guys, which usually doesn't happen. But going from Rodgers to then Fields, like you talk about the different styles, sometimes that's awesome. Like when the Patriots did their Cam Newton year, and you go from the typical pocket offense with Brady to a Cam Newton running the ball style. Obviously, it's weird. You want Tom Brady to be the quarterback of the team you're rooting for. But when you switch styles like that, it is fun because it's just a completely different game. And so if they throw the ball 20 times a game, and Breece Hall and Justin Fields are, running for 150 combined, and then Garrett Wilson has 100 yards. Like, at least they have an entertaining brand of football. That has never been the case, probably since Fitzmagic and Eric Decker and Brandon Marshall. But again, those guys didn't start with the Jets. Like, them actually hitting on their draft picks, giving them a second contract. I forget what the exact number was, but I don't think they've extended a first-round pick to their second deal in since 2015 or something like that.
Congrats to Jets and Jets fans.
Yeah.
Hopefully it works out. We're pulling for good football.
Yeah, sure. Well,
well, Patriots fans certainly not, but I would like the
July
AFC's.
16th.
Not week 1.
July 16th.
Yeah, we're pulling for everybody. Yeah, we're certainly pulling for everybody. Big news down the SEC. They had their media days, and the belle of the ball is quarterback for Texas.
Yes, it is.
Yep. Oh, well.
There was a photo released of his particular press conference versus everybody else, and it's a Shohei Ohtani type situation, Caitlin Clark type situation down in SEC media days. And I'll have you know that the young buck handled it perfectly. I haven't done a damn thing in the SEC. Basically, he took the Manning PR play, humble as hell, ready for the moment, excited for the moment, obviously, appreciates the opportunity, talks about his teammates, how he's hung out with his teammates. It's like Texas has got a guy, and I feel like everybody is starting to think the same thing. And I know it's obviously chalk to say this, but it's like that first week against Ohio State, we're going to learn so much. So much. Now, granted, both teams are going to be alive for the playoff in the end.
Yeah. Yep.
Both teams can take a loss, but it's like Arch Manning in Columbus to kick off the entire game day season and the entire operation. It's
his
like
career, really.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Like this is
Underdog.
it. Yeah. Well, that's because that Ohio State defense still.
Yeah.
That Ohio State defense, they lose a couple guys and then they just replenish them. Who's the quarterback for Ohio State?
Julian Sayin, probably.
They're saying
Another 5-star
guy.
Yes.
Yeah, and they still got Jeremiah Smith, and then what a start for college ball. And shout out to Arch, and shout out to Atkinson, who's not going to obviously be down there, but until next year. The humility of these young guys.
It's insane.
I think because they've had money since they're like 15. They've already got past the honeymoon phase of being like, I'm better than you. Now it's like, hey, I'm a professional and I'm super mature. And Arch is obviously going to be that way, but it feels like this whole generation kind of has this.
Especially these guys who are getting 40 scholarship offers when they're in 7th, 8th grade. It's like, okay, you don't have a choice. You got to grow up a little bit.
Be arrogant in 9th grade.
Yeah.
And then once you get to like college, it's like, I've been here, done that.
Right. Yeah.
Hour 2 on the other side. Who knows who's going to stop by? We're live from the ESPYs. It's going to be great tonight. Be a friend, tell a friend something nice that might change your life. We'll see you on the other side.
All roads leading to Eugene, and I can't help but say, hey! You make me wanna jump, put my hands up and pick my heels up and all again now. A little bit softer now, 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 a little bit louder 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 now, a little bit louder. Yeah, it's awesome. It's a great day in Oregon. We gonna can it. Oh, wait! We are! Thank you! I love this. Let me go ahead Hell yeah, Roughnecks! We got engineers, we got doctors, we got economists. We got real tests that have real implications happening. And all of these sons of said, give me college game day. Instead of studying, I had some questions about coming out here to Berkeley, but after experiencing it, it is very evident that this is one of the best cities in this here United States of America. USA, 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 USA. And this represents everything that is great with this country, with our sport. It doesn't matter which way you view the world. It doesn't matter which part of the country you're from. College football runs through our soul. And that is what a celebration today is all about. I am thankful to be here amongst these nerds and future geniuses and future people that are going to run this place. It's an honor to be in Berkeley. It's foggy. I think there's some skunks that died down the street, but this is awesome.
50 days, 50 states, we're celebrating the best in sports. What? With our guy, Shane Jeudy.
Don't you ever disrespect these fine athletes.
Welcome to the ESPY.
Hollywood or in the hood, it don't matter. Suit, tie, dye, it don't matter. We all getting down tonight.
Hell yeah.
Say it with me.
The ESPY goes to
Time to find out. Let's do it.
Hey.
Why?
Let's go.
This show stinks, and the fact that you listen, we are very, very thankful for it.
McAfee on the line with a gorgeous assist.
The all-time leading tackler for the Green Bay Packers.
You pink.
Damn it! Be a friend, tell a friend something nice could change their life. Hello, beautiful people, and welcome back to the beautiful Four Seasons here in Beverly Hills, Los Angeles, the home to tonight's ESPYs. Hour 2 of this program begins now.
ESPYs
are happening tonight. It's the 33rd time this particular award show is taking place, and tonight it'll be hosted by a man who is a Philadelphia Eagles fan, a man who is a writer, creator, comedian, and a guy who should be able to turn tonight's affair into quite a celebration of beautiful sports. Now, there's a lot of categories this evening. There's a lot of chances to win. There's a lot of great athletes and a lot of great stories that are going to be told. But tonight is all about celebrating the greatest thing that's ever been created, competition. So whenever you see whoever go up and win tonight, just think about the amount of hours that have been taking place behind the scenes when the lights were off. The commitment to sport, the commitment to body, the commitment to trying to be the best they could possibly be in whatever their particular sport is. We say thank you to all the athletes that have committed themselves to make our lives better as a society as we watch them try to accomplish a feat that maybe has never been done before with no blueprint, as they just bust their ass and commit to craft and sacrifice so much. You know, maybe they don't go to that party. They don't go to that hangout. Maybe back in high school, instead of having the opportunity to go drink the booze with the underagers, they got to go run sprints. They got to be up at 6 a.m. lifting weights. They've sacrificed so many things so that they can be the best in the world at what they do. And tonight we get a chance to celebrate the shit out of that with one of the funniest humans to ever exist on the microphone. This should be a blast tonight for the 33rd ESPYs. We hope you will join us 8 p.m. on ABC. I knew it was on ABC before reading that.
Yeah, you've been talking about it all morning.
Yeah. And I think Disney Plus as well, which
Sure.
I have found out that we are
on.
We are a pretty big show on Disney Plus. I did not know that until very recently. Yeah.
Every day I go to watch Moana. We're right there.
That's crazy, isn't it?
It is.
Now, on that note, so many great things have obviously been created in this city. Obviously, LA is in the middle of quite a transition because of the catastrophic wildfires that took place and kind of took over. But what they talk about when it comes to the weather in this place, they're spot on.
It's perfect.
Yeah, they're not joking.
This is outrageous. There's no humidity.
No, none.
there's a little breeze. Somehow we're completely surrounded by trees, but a breeze just kind of peppers its way down and says, hey, don't you need a light little blow in the face
That'd
right
be
now?
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you do, and you feel it. And there's even some, clouds seemingly coming and going, and it's kind of blocking the sun perfectly. And then whenever the cloud moves, it's right at a perfect time that the wind comes. Yeah. It's almost like the weather has a vision for what you need to feel.
Without a doubt.
So whenever everybody that lives out here is like, I'm willing to pay, blah, blah, blah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm willing to wait in the 4-hour traffic, blah, blah, blah. They always respond with, the weather's perfect out here. Every day is paradise.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you, right now what we're feeling, they're telling the truth.
Yeah, they're serious.
They certainly are.
Sat in traffic last night, 45 minutes to get 3.5 miles from here.
Yeah.
Wanted to be upset, rolled down that window. Holy shit. This weather is perfect out here.
Yeah.
Did you catch any of the extracurriculars, if you will? Because when we were walking through the little town down here on our way back,
A little town?
saw a guy pissing on a police station. So I don't know. I don't know. And by the way, I'm kind of bummed no one said bullshit because I wanted someone to because I took a photo. I couldn't believe it. Sometimes
We could believe it.
Yeah.
They got everything.
I've seen a lot of things in a lot of these cities. A lot of cities have a lot of things happening in
You see that rave thing in L.A. that they did with the encampments surrounded
The dystopian future looking.
the dystopian future with the fire and the stuff.
I have not seen
I
that.
saw it.
It's wild.
But
It's insane.
I do know whenever you fly into here, so many lights.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
LA is so big. So many people out here.
Huge.
So big.
I didn't really fully kind of grasp that until flying in this time. Because you go over one of those hills, there's like a desert and then a kind of a big town, and then you go over a hill, and it just turns into this.
Isn't it crazy? Back in the day, LA was the place everybody kind of wanted to get to.
Yeah.
I mean, Ty, you came out here, did
Yeah.
you not?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, for me, it was like I assume that at some point I'm going to be living in LA. Now, with the way the world operates and with the way the internet is, it's like you can do whatever, wherever. Although, I hope LA never loses its, because getting out here, it's awesome.
Yeah.
It's far.
It's super far.
I mean, it is super far out here, but it is beautiful. There's a lot of great people out here. We can't wait to see them all. Last night, there was a gathering of the who's of people at the Sports Humanitarian Awards. A lot of good things happened. A lot of teams. They spotlighted last night all of the LA teams and how much they kind of did for the fires and how they all kind of came together and how the sports community really rallied around this city and tried to help this city. It was really cool to see, because there's 100 teams in LA.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
There's 2 soccer teams, 2 football teams, 2 basketball teams, 2 this, 2 that, WNBA, soccer, professional soccer, women's soccer. I think there's
Everything.
professional
California
women's
baseball.
softball. I
Yeah.
think, there is, just in LA, they all kind of came together, I guess, to help out with the fires. There are so many sports that are happening out here. So many sports fans in LA, just naturally, because there's so many humans.
Yeah.
I think that gets forgotten about whenever people think about LA, because you think about Hollywood and movies and hippies and shit. But it's there's a lot of sports fans out there. There has to be, because there's so many goddamn teams out here.
Cal, when you went to Cal, I felt like that was one
Yeah,
of the biggest
Berkeley.
takeaways from game day last year. And even, it kind of makes you want, at least, for me, it makes you want USC and UCLA and those schools to be good again, because you remember the times when Leinart and, Reggie Bush and USC.
Those were our days.
Yeah,
dude.
that was you guys.
Those
yeah.
were our
Dale
days.
White, dogs.
All right, let's get into some sports news on this sports celebration day. That's one half of the hammer. Dahn. Cowboys AP tone looking incredibly cool. This weekend in Northern Ireland, okay, we got a big one. We got a major. We got golf mattering. And with that coming, we know we got Scotty Scheffler all weekend bringing it. Tone, what's going on at the Open? What do we need to look at?
Yeah, being over here on the West Coast, I have no idea. Couldn't even guess what time it is in Northern Ireland right now. But on Thursday in Northern Ireland, the 4th and final major of the golf season is going to go on. Someone is going to try to join Scotty Scheffler, Rory McIlroy, and J.J. Spawn in the major champion list of 2025. It is golf's oldest major. This is the 153rd Open. You mentioned it is in Northern Ireland, which is Rory's home country, so it's kind of a home game for Rory. It's at Royal Portrush.
Is he going to win that, or is that too much pressure?
I don't know. I mean, he played decent last week at the Scottish Open. He was tied for the lead going into Sunday.
I'm going to say this to Rory.
Yeah?
Rory, I love everything you're doing. You walk up to the media and tell them kiss your ass.
Yeah.
You do whatever you need to do, buddy. It is great whenever you're playing incredible golf.
Yes.
Rory, you need to know from us. And if you need to take some time, you need to take some time. Shit, I just took some time. I am taking some time from WWE. Sometimes a lot can kind of happen, and then mentally you get to a place where you're like exhausted and things like that. So if that's what happened to Rory, or if that's going on with Rory, or was happening with Rory, and he's through it on the other side, Rory, we just want to let you know, we love when you're golfing good. And I love that people hate you. I think that is a good thing for sport, not a bad thing for sport. And if Rory was to win in Ireland, I mean, holy hell, what a scene that would be for golf.
It would be insane. Like, the crowd is going to be behind him. There's not going to be a lot of people hating him. If you could pull that back up, Foxy, 2019 was the last time the Open was at Royal Portrush. Shane Lowry won. He's at plus 2,500. Tommy Fleetwood came in second. He's at plus 2,500. Taylor Hatton, also another Euro up there. The Euros kind of have an advantage here. It's always a links course. But
so what's that mean? That means we're just hitting long low. It's going to be windy.
No trees.
Not a lot of trees. A lot of pop bunkers.
A lot of pop bunkers. It is supposed to be windy and rainy, so we are going to have classic Open conditions this week.
Oh, what's Beef? What's that?
Andrew Beef Johnston.
No. Is that his name?
You talking about Beef? The old guy from a couple years ago?
The guy with the beard.
Yeah.
Me?
Yeah, no, it was Beef.
Beef. No. Who's the guy? He's a European guy. He's got a good beard.
We talking Shane Lowry or not?
No.
Is that who we're talking, Shane Lowry?
You're talking Beef. I know who you're talking about.
Is he a European fella?
Yeah.
Okay. I'd like sprinkle a little odds on him.
I don't know if he's...
What are you talking? I
don't know if that's who...
I can't think of who the hell Beef is.
Might be Tommy's time.
Andrew Johnston. Yeah, Beef Johnston.
Go show him a
picture.
I don't.
Fleetwood is.
This is who you're thinking of.
I hope.
Did you see that one drop area?
Yes.
It's diabolical.
I don't think that's who.
Yeah, it is, dude. That's
Are you
Beef
talking
Johnston.
Shane Lowry?
It's got to be Shane Lowry.
Yeah, I don't think it's Shane.
No, you knew his name. Beef Johnston.
Yeah, I know Beef.
Start popping up
Beef
the Euro
Johnston right
guys.
there.
But I don't know if Shane, but I'm saying Shane won this in 2019 at the same place. That's Beef Johnston.
That's Beef Johnston. That's who you're thinking of. You don't like Shane Lowry. Nobody does.
No, everybody loves Shane Lowry.
Everyone
on the tour loves Shane Lowry.
I like Shane Lowry.
That guy looks like Lane Johnson with a terrible beard in the golf.
So maybe I probably have in my history of golf fandom had massive respect for that particular fellow that just got shown on the screen.
There's Shane.
That is who I am referring to, though. Shane Lowry.
They look kind of.
I could have sworn you were talking about Beef Johnston. Man.
No, but Shane's he's the defending champ in 2019 at this situation. They're all going to win the Claret Jug. We watched Cam Smith love the Claret Jug, and then he disappeared for a few years. So maybe he'll find his way back this week. Who knows?
I just feel that
He's
weather.
still doing it.
What's that?
He's still bringing.
He's not.
The live guy.
Yeah, Cam's still bringing.
With the weather over there, it feels like the Europeans always have some sort
They're just
of
used to it.
Yeah, and it's like there's something that's going to pop up out of nowhere. Didn't John Daly win this one, right?
Oh, yeah.
John Daly won this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember the entire scene.
Yeah, the
right?
19th hole guy running.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think the style of golf, I mean, we just brought up Beef,
Johnston.
and we just brought up Shane Lowry, and we just talked about John
You're saying
Daly.
they've got a
I think the
bit of a wobble?
I think the style of play that you need to have over there in these types of tournaments, especially if the weather's going to be the weather, I think it is different, Just as somebody
ball flight.
that had to deal with a ball in the air.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay, my job was punting. Whenever you go into a place, like I'm from Pittsburgh, very lucky to be from Pittsburgh. Went to West Virginia, Morgantown, very windy. Like it is a very windy place. So I've always had like a natural confidence in some places. But you get some guys that punted for the Cleveland Browns forever on that lake or whatever. It's like they have a different level of just this is what life is going to be like. And it's just, that is such an advantage over everybody else. So I think the European, not only the home, and feeling like, hey, this is us representing, it's us versus the world right now. Kind of like a Ryder Cup feel to the entire thing, especially with their fans, how awesome and loud they are. But it's like, I think the weather plays a massive role and the style of play.
Yeah.
How many links courses are in America?
Definitely not.
Right.
They're starting to pop up more
amount,
because they're doing the whole take the tree out of golf thing in America now, which I don't love. But no, you're going to see guys.
I'm okay with it. I'd like to let everybody know that I am okay with it.
When we're playing, yeah, but you're going to see guys from 150 feet out just putting from off the greens and stuff like that. This is where
that sucks.
It's hard to.
No.
Those shots through the trees, those are the moments. What are we talking about?
Well, we're getting them out of the pop bunkers this week.
Yes.
Well, yeah, I get it.
Yeah, but what about a rule? A fucking 22-yard putt?
The fairway is basically the green.
That's not golf, so 153rd time they're doing this. Is this all the courses for the Open? I know, are all the courses set up like this?
Yes.
Yes.
That's why. Then that's why we won in 1776, bitch, because we knew that this was wrong. We knew what they were.
Carnoustie,
Not
St.
like-
Andrews, they're all.
Not like our measurement system or any of the other differences that potentially changed in 1776.
Golf courses.
Strictly the golf course setup.
That was one of the things I remember. Ty actually told me about George Washington's kind of short game, and it was one of the biggest problems he had with the country itself. Honestly.
Well, we're talking about the Open as royalty has arrived. Congrats, Burke.
Our George.
Hey,
if you will.
Still bring it.
hell of a setup here, brother. This is amazing. Theater last night was amazing. The ESPYs whole thing is really 33 times this has happened.
Yeah.
Think about probably from the first one, how many
Crazy.
different iterations of the ESPYs there's been. I think it's a cool thing to happen.
Yeah.
A couple years ago when I was a part of it, obviously the situation was a situation and everything like that. But it is cool. Like Tyson was there.
Yeah.
Like the people that come through this, it's like I don't want to say Hall of Fame, but it is like a Hall of Fame.
Kind of a who's who.
That's cool.
It is a Hall of Fame of sports. Like people you would never think that you would see are going to be here throughout the day and throughout the night. It's like that's a cool thing for sports as a whole. And shout out to ESPN, kind of linking it all together.
Kind of reminds you just everything that happened too.
Yeah, it does.
We're so locked into it day to day. You forget some of these great moments, some of these great teams. Big championship moments. So I'm excited. This is my first one, so I'm excited about everything that goes down tonight. Who's going to win these awards? It's going to be dope, man.
All right, let's go to some other things happening around sport. The SEC Media Days are taking place. Joining us now, live, boots on the ground, the authority of college football, ladies and gentlemen, Pete Thamel.
She got
Very
spectacles
not
on.
Hollywood here at SEC Media Days, Pat. Not Hollywood.
Just a lot of grinding down there, huh, Pete? We're pounding the pavement down there. What are we doing? What is your role down there at SEC Media Day? Trying to learn everything you possibly can about everything?
Yeah, it's talking season, Pat. So the role is to get to know as many of these new players, new faces of the league, and then just kind of talk to all the coaches and get a vibe for what's for what's next.
Okay, so what's the big talking
It's a blast,
point?
man. It's a good run. It has been, if we're going to be really honest here, it's been a little boring. When you think about Johnny Manziel running around here, and you think about Tim Tebow, and think about all the guys from there, it's there has not been like a earth-shattering headline at all. Today is Alabama Day, among others. And the Crimson Tide did make the playoff last year, so there's a lot of chatter about that. DJ Lagway, who I really think is going to be one of the best players in all of college football next year and a top 5 pick in 2027. He's going to speak today. He's coming back from injury. He went 6-1 as a starter last year for the Gators. So, yeah, it's everybody's kind of rolling through. There's some macro issues that are being discussed, from the playoff and some different things. Yeah, big brain things, as you like to say. It's been, we're kind of in the throes of day 3 now, Pat, and it's been a media day.
The throws, obviously, day 3. We're in the middle of it, okay? Alabama's rolling in there. I saw their picture of their plane.
Yeah.
Didn't love it.
New plane?
Not
Old
the
plane?
same.
Stinky plane?
You know the Alabama style, though.
Well, maybe Saban took the plane with him.
No, you know his style. Maybe,
Oh, yeah, Coach. Yeah, you're right.
yeah, that's what I mean.
He's flying on these planes.
Yeah, right.
Coach Saban is. I've never.
Old school.
I don't want to get too deep into where I live in Indianapolis with where the Indianapolis International Airport is. Is that her? Who
That's
is?
Kurt Street. Yeah.
Oh, indeed.
Yeah, wait, where the hell's D?
He's right here.
Oh wow.
Herbo.
Did he just roll that in?
Yes, he did.
Herbo.
Yes, he did.
Guy's been golfing a lot this offseason.
Yeah, I see. Will you put a headset on? We're talking to the authority. I know you're a baseball guy. Centerville Elk. This guy has the home run record for the Centerville Elks. Also, I did not know you were going to be here this early in the day. This is genuine surprise that he is here. We had your head, not the actual putt.
No, we didn't see it.
I saw it.
I saw it.
Lefty?
Hell of a roll.
Hey, Pete, real quick. Arch Manning's story of SEC Media Days and how he's handled it. Everybody understands what Texas is supposed to be. Is that kind of how everybody's looking at this? This is Texas's conference all of a sudden? Is that what you feel? And then I heard Kirby Smart say, I don't think anybody's for adding 9 more losses or something like that to the league or something like that. What is kind of the chitter chatter about where the league is right now as a whole?
Sure. So Arch was the story yesterday, Pat, and obviously his appearance here was a huge deal. It generated the most headlines. And look, he's the most anticipated player in college football in probably the last generation, right? I thought Arch really was composed and handled himself really well. He was deprecating. He was like, I don't really deserve to be here based on my performance so far. And really spoke to what the SEC means to him because of his uncles and obviously his granddad and dad playing in the playing in the league. So look, like there is a unique pressure on Arch Manning right now, Pat, to go dominate college football. I thought what Steve Sarkisian said yesterday was the most interesting is that they have the best defense in his tenure here. So Arch Manning is not going to have to go score 49 a game for Texas to win. They're going to be able to play complimentary football, ease him in. There's going to be less pressure on him to go. As for Kirby, it was his anniversary yesterday. He was really pleased to be spending it with us.
Congratulations,
Yeah.
Mr. and Mrs. Smart. I think it was a smart
Yeah.
decision.
Use that, Pete.
You know, and there's
You can use that
an
tonight,
eternal-
Shane. Sorry, Pete. That was a joke.
There's an eternal debate, in the SEC right now of whether they go to 9 conference games. That's a key piece of the CFP moving forward here because the Big Ten won't want to go to the 5+11 model, the 16-team playoff, if everyone isn't playing 9 games, SEC and ACC included. So Kirby Smart yesterday was basically like, do we want to add more losses? Because obviously there's a feeling within the SEC, Pat, that top to bottom, the league is much, much better than the other leagues.
Big Ten national champs, as we
2 years in a
currently
row.
sit, back-to-back years. But with that being said, anybody that just holds that over the head of the SEC is certainly leaving out a large piece of the argument in my eyes. But with that being said, Tennessee came up to Columbus, Ohio.
Saw what happened.
You know, so can Big Ten teams build their rosters the same way as SEC teams? I kind of got a little bit of a new angle on how we're judging how good teams are, because I think where you come from, you have to build your team in that certain fashion. And I think we found out that the SUVs of the North also not that bad, even though they might not be able to have as many 5-star 4-3s on the team as the teams in the South. I think the conversation has gotten much broader after having now these college football playoff games. And that's why I think the home playoff game is so awesome. I thought that was the coolest part of the college football playoffs. I think college football is in such a great spot. Sankey mentioned that yesterday. He said, the sport's strained, but we're not in problems or anything like that. It feels healthy. And speaking of healthy, ladies and gentlemen, a man who has looked 24 years old for his entire life has joined us.
That's right.
He just made a left-handed putt with a right-handed putter. Ladies and gentlemen, the face of College Game Day alongside Coach Corso for the last 30 years. Thursday night, Amazon kicking off every single NFL weekend, which we appreciate him for, and Saturday night primetime college football. Kirk Herbstreit's here.
Sir, thank you, boys.
Herbie,
how we doing?
Do you have a question for?
I do. First, I want to hear him and Ty go back and forth. Pete, you touched on where we're potentially heading there with Sankey and Tony. What do you think the final? What's the answer? What will they end up doing as we try to get that next playoff contract?
Yeah, Kirk, if I had to predict, I think we end up at 16. I am not confident it will be that in 2026 because of the different variables that have to sort themselves out. But I do think access is king. And I do think if in 26 it's only 12, there would be a lot of animosity for those teams that are 13, 14, 15, 16 in the leagues they come from, because there is a window right now to expand. And if you're a commissioner, there's a danger in holding that up because it could really backfire on you with your constituency. So I think that the scheduling metrics and how they are judged by the CFP committee, strength of record is a buzz term. Look, I mean, I'm sure you love this, Pat. They had like a Google mathematician at the last CFP meetings to come in to help them quantify.
That's the last thing we need.
I
don't. No, shout out to the mathematists out there, obviously, and the scienticians.
Sure.
You got to do what you got to do, and the Englishans out there like myself. But I like the fact that they're trying to figure out a better way to figure out what these teams are. But man, the more chefs you put into the kitchen, I think.
But I do think the subjective part of this for all of us, and Pete, I want to hear what you think about this. Is I do think a strength of schedule, strength of record, whatever it might be, needs to come into play because. You know, if you go to Iowa City in a night game and win, it's different than going to West Lafayette at noon.
Well,
you know, I mean, it's
shut your fucking mouth, Tony.
Purdue's going to be really good this year.
but I just think there are certain losses that you can't just look at a 10-2 the same way. You know what I mean? What happened?
Almost disaster.
You almost went down.
Way to be an athlete.
Yeah. You almost went down.
Well, I laughed at Ty being very upset at the Iowa City and the West Lafayette comparisons.
Yeah.
And I did a lean back, and this thing
No.
pop there.
Saved it.
I think we were going, which wouldn't have been great because you're making a great point. I would like to say that I agree. With that.
I just think that the 2 10-2s or 2 11-1s, how you got there. I think that's what's holding the SEC back, right, Pete? I mean, isn't that what they're concerned about? Is they don't, like LSU's playing Clemson week 1. We don't want those games to go away. We don't want everybody to go to Kennesaw State or whoever they're playing right now.
That's Braun Breaker. Shout out.
Easy.
Braun Breaker. Yeah, WWE's dog. All right, we appreciate you, Pete. Thank you for keeping us updated. You're the man. We'll see you soon.
See you soon.
Okay, on that note, shout out Pete Thamel. College football is right around the corner, dude.
It is.
Game day.
How are you only one in the sun?
Yeah, it just happened. Yeah.
It did just happen.
Yeah, I'm gonna be as red as the ESPN logo.
Yeah, we don't have the marine layer anymore.
You want some shades?
Yeah, D-Butch.
Oh, come on, man.
I'm not putting yours on my face. No, thank you.
Whatever.
Those sunglasses were meant for your face.
I guess that's true.
You got a deal with those?
No. Yeah, I bought them for $60.
Not yet.
Not yet.
If it does, then maybe I did.
Yeah, it's almost here. NFL, who was it, Rams or Chargers? Somebody reported already. Chargers are in camp.
Yep.
Teams will be showing up this week in the NFL. College is right around the corner. You guys have done a hell of a job getting through the dog days.
Thanks. Thank you.
Yeah, you too,
I don't know how you do it. I mean, I did radio for about 18 years, and you get past March Madness, and then if the Reds suck, which they usually do, and then you get all the way, you got the draft, and then you got to get through June and July.
Let me tell you.
August.
Can I tell you something?
It's tough.
Can I tell you something about this year as opposed to years past?
Yeah.
The Indiana Pacers obviously doing their thing.
Yeah, that helped.
Huge for us.
Yep.
But also the NBA just being like, yeah, come on.
Yeah.
It's very cool. The MLB.
I saw that.
You just talked about the Reds?
Yeah.
I got a chance to meet Ellie De La Cruz.
Yeah.
First of all.
Stud.
Yeah,
Stud.
huge.
Stud.
Vibes. Immaculate.
Yeah.
Like he is a good vibes
Why
guy.
wasn't he in the home run derby?
I think he was pulling for O'Neal Cruz.
Oh, okay.
I believe if you watched when O'Neal was, the entire Dominican Republic was showing up for him over there.
Sure.
That group, I love.
A lot of energy.
Yeah.
I love
Every
good
time
vibes.
out.
Every one of them.
Everybody.
And then even whenever they were just sitting in the T-Mobile area, very together, and the vibes immaculate.
How about MLB reaching out to you lads?
So cool. So cool being a part of it. With that being
Smart
said,
by them.
you love baseball. No, yeah.
Love it.
You love baseball. Always
do.
have.
Yeah.
The Reds, I think, are in the same boat as the Pirates. Is that an accurate depiction?
No, let's not get carried away.
No, we have. No, Pirates have the best pitcher. in
Reds
baseball.
are 3 games over 500, and they're actually competing, have a shot to the, for
Pittsburgh
the postseason.
Pirates had the starter for All-Star Game. 3 up, 3 down, by the way.
I know.
How you doing? Keep it moving, Paul Skeens baseball.
He's a beast.
O'Neal Cruz hit 513 feet. Did anybody do that? No.
Any Reds? Huh?
Any Reds?
No.
All right, let's talk football. Let's talk a little bit more about
I'm glad
football.
you guys still support the Pirates. That's good.
I don't. I
We
mean,
support the city.
players.
They
The
play
city.
in the city.
Skeens.
Yeah.
The players
yeah.
and
Do you
the
follow?
city.
You follow baseball because the Marlins are. They're
all
okay.
right.
Their pitching's
yeah,
good.
they're battling.
Yeah.
They're
They're
battling.
going to trade
Look,
everybody, but
if we're talking
That's-
baseball,
that's
there's
what we
only
do.
one
Yeah.
team we should be talking about, and that's the Boston Red
Oh,
Sox.
of
But we
course.
should talk about college football. this
Yeah.
year because-
Yeah.
Why should we talk about the Boston Red Sox? You guys lost yet?
No, we haven't. We went and visited
got a
our
little-
commander-in-chief, and
You
he
got
gave
on a
us
run, didn't you?
Huh?
Didn't Boston? The Red Sox got on a little
10
run.
in a row.
Oh, they're
Yeah.
currently on a 10-game win streak.
Yeah.
Donald Trump told Alex Cora, like, hey, man, why don't you think about moving the lineup around, changing some things? Alex Cora.
Whatever's
does it.
happening is happening.
Next thing's next, and all of a sudden the Red Sox are
Real
one of
quick,
the-
stack your teams in order based on passion in that town. For you.
Patriots, Celtics, Bruins, Tide, Sox.
Sox last.
Easily.
Wow.
Bruins third.
Bruins.
No,
oh,
they're-
Bruins? You got
Bruins. I don't know why we're doing this, first of all, but
That's a good
Bruins,
Great sports city.
I'm just
Celtics are
curious.
right at 2, kind of 1A, 1B. Who's better?
Wow. Okay. Did you know that?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
But if they all stink and the Sox are good, like you just heard, they all of a sudden moved to 1.
Right.
And they're the ones that matter the most. And let's talk about that. Let's not talk about the other ones.
Yeah.
Boston, very good sports fan base. Great shit talkers, but also great at deflection and moving to another one. And then also look at the history. Are you kidding me? What are you where are you from?
Yeah.
There is a.
I mean, what can you do?
It is a constant move,
Yeah.
and it's wonderful. And for
Yeah.
them,
They always win the argument.
Yes,
Just
right.
won a title last year.
Yeah, and with
The
the,
Celtics just won.
and the Patriots, for instance, 20 years in the biggest league, the biggest sport, being able to talk shit to everybody. So
Just on top of everything.
and they can do that forever because they had it, and also they think they potentially have it again. They're favored in 11 games already. That's crazy to think about just because of the Braves experience. Let's go to college ball.
Wow.
Your,
Okay.
your thoughts on Now we're a few weeks out here from College Game Day starting.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, this is going to be a hell of a year, hell of a run.
Yeah.
I think the teams and their fan bases are only going to grow. Like I don't think anything's getting smaller.
No.
I think college football is very healthy. I think numbers are going to continue to go up for college football because the product is so damn great.
Mm-hmm.
What are you looking forward to for this college football season? Feels like with the transfers, there's so many different stories you could potentially go with.
Yeah, I think the unknowns. I think Arch Manning coming finally into the forefront. You know, he's kind of. By the way, this was very calculated by his dad and his family, sending him to a school with a coach that kind of intentionally kind of put him on that back burner. It's just right up the kind of the way the Mannings do things. They didn't want to throw him in the way a lot of these 5-stars immediately have to be the guy. They put him in a place where Quinn Ewers was the guy, let him ease himself in, and now after kind of seasoning for a couple years, now he's ready to kind of take off. I'm excited to see what Texas can do, and they jump right into it when they go to Columbus to take on Ohio State.
Great week
I mean,
one for
are you
game day.
kidding me?
Yeah.
What a setup there in a tough environment against the defending national champs. But like, think about Ohio State, think about Georgia, think about Alabama. Like a lot of the teams, Oregon, a lot of the teams that are normally just fixtures in the playoff, they all have new quarterbacks.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so it's impossible to sit here and say Julian Sain's going to be an all-conference or all-American. He might be, but you have no idea. I think that's the part about college football that I've been doing this for a long time. Every year you kind of get excited about. We know Kirby, we know the brand, but are they going to develop into being the team that we think they can be with a new quarterback?
Yeah, and Gunner's a dog. Can't wait to watch him
Yeah,
with a full
yeah.
season. I mean, he was knocked unconscious.
And he got right up.
Yeah, just got right up.
Safety came up and blew him
Knocked his
up.
ass out of it. What team you expect to make a big jump? I know we are in that NIL era and the checkbooks are coming out. So like a team like Texas Tech, I know they peaked
28 allegedly.
Yeah. So
Saw that.
Is
They're
there
paying
any
in every
team
sport.
specifically you think can make that jump?
I think when I say make a jump, I think it's Clemson kind of coming back to the party.
Okay.
You know, they've been away ever since Trevor Lawrence left. I think Cade's ready to kind of handle it, and I think they've got enough defense. New defensive coordinator, Tom Allen takes over as their guy.
Dog.
I think they'll be back. By the way, they open up with LSU. So that's the way college football should be.
Yes.
Like if you're a player, I've heard a lot of these players interviewed at the SEC. They're so excited to play in these big games. They don't want to play in these games where they're favored by 20 or 30 points. So I think LSU Clemson winner will be interesting because Brian Kelly, I think, has got a lot of heat. I think Penn State has a chance with what they went through last year. They've been so close. I think their fans want them to get there. Boy, they were close last year. I'm excited to see them. But a team that's maybe off the radar that it's used to be easier to predict that because you'd say, oh, wow, they got 19 returning starters.
Vandy.
You like Vandy with
Diego Pavia said that the
Yeah.
mission's not done until we win a national
He
championship.
said national championship, and he didn't smirk.
Everyone says Illinois this year.
Yeah,
Is that
Illinois, everyone's talking Illinois.
Yeah.
Hey,
You wonder Texas Tech and Illinois, those kind of teams. My history with this is when a team is off the radar and then everybody's talking about them, they don't handle it well. They're like a South Carolina's better when nobody's talking about it. I don't know how you feel. Like Iowa's one of those teams. To me, Iowa's dangerous when nobody's talking about Iowa.
For sure.
When everybody's saying Iowa's going to be great, those teams don't typically handle that. So I don't know how Bielema's going to deal with that.
Hold on. We got to pivot to the newsroom. Ladies and gentlemen, joining us live to break some news from the Basketball Association.
Ooh.
Ladies and gentlemen, friend of the program. Kirk, do you know this man? I don't know. Ladies and gentlemen, Sham Sharon.
Yeah. I know of him. He does great work.
Great work.
Love him.
Hey, we're talking 20-hour screen time trying to get to the bottom of everything. I believe we have some breaking news, Shams.
We do. Bradley Beal of the Phoenix Suns has reached agreement on a contract buyout with the Suns. He's giving back $13.9 million out of his $110 million contract. His representative, Mark Barrows, Priority Sports, tells me the plan is for Bradley Beal now to sign a 2-year, $11 million deal to join the Los Angeles Clippers. So Brad Beal, Kawhi Leonard, James Harden will all team up together with the Clippers. And so he's giving up some money in this buyout with the Suns, but this now gives him an opportunity to compete for a championship, a better basketball fit for him. So he is set to join the Clippers as we are tweeting away here right now.
That baby Shams, way to walk and chew gum and talk and tweet at the same time. We appreciate the news break here. Congrats to Beal seemingly losing $2 million, but probably ending up where he wanted to be. Now, with Ayton doing a similar thing, is this normal for NBA off seasons for guys to get out of contracts and maybe go to where they want to go to?
For players like Bradley Beal's caliber and DeAndre Ayton, it is not the norm. But when you think about he has $110 million he had over 2 years, so it was really his decision to buy out. The fact that he's now giving up almost $14 million, the Suns are going to stretch and waive. So that word stretch and waive is something that we saw happen with Damian Lillard in Milwaukee. So the Bucks stretch and waive essentially 2 years, $113 million on Damian Lillard's deal, so that they can go and sign Miles Turner. And then DeAndre Ayton buys out, gives up, I want to say $10 million in his buyout with Portland to go sign with the Lakers. And now Bradley Beal, same thing, giving up almost $14 million. He is now headed to the LA Clippers. So not the norm for players of this caliber. And Damian Lillard's still a free agent. We'll see if he ends up signing the offseason. Does wait till next summer. But it's definitely not the norm at this point in the offseason.
Okay, so Bradley Beal gone, Kevin Durant gone. The Phoenix Suns now have gone into the luxury tax below hand. Where are the Phoenix Suns? And because I know with all the rules against them, with all the contracts, they couldn't do shit.
Yeah.
I don't even know if they were able to field a team next year if they continued down the path that they went. Is that accurate, or where are they at now?
This gives them tons of flexibility moving forward as they try to build their team. Pat, so these words, first apron, second apron. The Phoenix Suns are now officially fully out of the first and second apron. They are not a first and second apron team. They are scheduled. They can essentially decide, do they want to be a luxury tax team? They can even go fully out of the luxury tax this offseason. So they're out of the aprons. They also now unfreeze some of their draft picks. So they're going to have more tradable draft picks moving forward because, as we've talked about, it's way more punitive being in the second apron, the first apron. It restricts you. It freezes your draft picks. So a bunch of draft picks are now going to be unfrozen in the years to come for the Phoenix Suns.
Those things out. Love thawing them out, especially out there in the desert.
And they'll have some money, too. They're going to have about $8 million to use in free agency. They'll have a little bit of their mid-level exception to use in trades. So they're going to have $7 or $8 million with their mid-level. They're out of both aprons. They'll have more draft picks to play with in the future. So the Suns, this is a move for them to get them fully out of this position they were in. Much more financial and team-building flexibility.
That's awesome. We appreciate the hell out of your work. Ladies and gentlemen, Sean Troy.
That's good stuff. You got your own newsroom here.
Yeah, we did. Well, it came from, it looked like a bedroom. Bedroom there. We break some news. They're out of the first.
So they're out there. Were they tier 2? Or
no.
what?
So there's like right here.
Oh.
Pre-luxury tax.
That's huge.
It's a big deal because the Oklahoma City Thunder and the Indiana Pacers were the first two teams to make the finals that weren't in.
I love that.
The luxury tax, then the first apron, then the second apron. This is how much money you spend on all your contracts.
Wow.
The Oklahoma City Thunder and the Indiana Pacers were the first team that didn't even crack into.
It's like the Rays of MLB.
Yeah.
Pirates.
Reds.
Yes, like that. You're able to have.
That's why it's so easy to pull for them. Right?
Yes. Yeah. Unless you're one of the fans and you say spend your money. Now, the Pacers have had to do that. Oklahoma City Thunder have had to do that in a big way. It's kind of just a part of basketball. Like, I think in basketball, it happens. You get in there. But with the first apron, second apron thing, whenever you keep climbing up there, you become like a team that literally just can't do anything. Like, you can't trade. You don't even have first-round picks. Like,
thank goodness they got out of that. They're down.
I'm happy you care. Okay, so the boys have some more questions about the ball. You talked about Arch Manning coming out. You're talking about the stories. Diego Pavia said, hey, I'm going to win.
They're going to win it all?
Yeah, and I hope he does that. The NFL has a bunch of stories brewing as well.
Yeah.
How is the Thursday Night Football schedule? Have we seen it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's good. Oh,
yeah, put it up there. I mean, it keeps
really
getting better every single year.
Really? So it feels like same team you guys have had, right? Behind
same team.
The scenes, everything.
Studio show, same. Al, myself, Kaylee, the same. Yep. It's our, fourth year.
You got to feel like very much more comfortable, I assume? Yeah, it has.
Yeah,
crazy.
Fourth year. I think that probably set in year 2. Year 1, I was just kind of drinking out of a fire hose, trying to do game day and the Saturday night game and working with the Amazon team. But now there's the schedule right there. I mean, look at the opening game, by the way.
Wow.
Look at that game.
It's unbelievable.
Ty, they scheduled that one for you.
Yeah, in Green Bay too.
In
Love
Green
that.
Bay, in Lambeau. I mean, with Jaden Daniels coming in, I mean it's
a good schedule.
And then the next one, we got a great one with Miami and Buffalo. See Josh and Tua early. I mean, literally, you go down almost every game, and you know what they've done a really good job over the last couple of years is giving more divisional matchups.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's created a little bit more interest and importance in those matchups. So
if we're gonna do divisional,
how about December 4th?
They
by
used
the
to
way,
all be divisional, right?
Yeah, if it used to be, and if we're gonna do that, let's make sure we're color rushing the shit out of these.
Yes.
things.
Yeah.
If
Please.
we're gonna-
you big on that?
I thought that was a good era. It was all division
great.
rivalries, and they all had certain special. I don't think we need to do color rush, but I think if we did a special
Alternate uni.
yeah, like some maybe it's a throwback or
Indiana
an alternate.
Knights, like how they make those cuts. I'm not saying those jerseys, but
Yeah.
how they are trying to make like
An alternate.
specific jerseys. Yeah. With
What,
some
what,
sort of thing.
what was your guys' analysis and take of Omaha Productions quarterback series? I enjoyed it. I
So
thought
we
they
enjoy
did
it.
Did you
Jer-
watch it all already?
I haven't seen every episode. Have seen
Good.
a lot of the clips. Jared Goff, awesome.
Unbelievable.
That his whole story too. Him being willing to kind of be
How
vulnerable.
about Cousins just taking, he loses a job. Everybody said, Penix, why they draft Penix? End of the year, he's starting.
Yep.
And they stay on Cousins the whole way through that. And that story, and I thought Joe Burrow did a much better job of like kind of showing who he is. I thought that was really good.
Foxy back in the truck, obviously watch it because Detroit Lions fans loved it.
Yeah, of course.
Foxy said every single quarterback he liked more, obviously, after watching
Absolutely.
it.
Exactly.
Right, Foxy?
Absolutely.
Yeah, 100%. I like all three guys more than I did before. Like you said, Kirk, I didn't know a lot about Joe Burrow at all. It's just cool guy Joe to me. And then you see him open up a little bit more.
Yeah.
I'm rooting for him and the Bengals this year
100%.
after how he handled that. I forgot he was MVP season last year.
Yep.
And- But the team was so bad that he couldn't win the award, and he was so open about that. I love that. Also, I got to give a shout out. The editing and the music selection as an editor, I loved it so much. They did a great job.
Let's go inside baseball a little bit. The scoring of it
was awesome.
Spectacular. They're like, obviously, they're the Scorsese of sports over there, NFL films.
Yeah.
And they view themselves that way, and they love, like, everything they put out. And the attention to detail that they do, phenomenal work. I enjoyed quarterback a lot.
I
It's
thought
also
it was great.
off-season football.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And then it gets us a little bit closer to Hard Knocks, and it gets us a little closer to camp, and it gets us closer to the game starting. When's Hard Knocks? Probably early August, usually.
Yeah.
After the first week of camp.
August.
Yeah. Who is it? Bills? Bills this year, I think.
Chargers. For Hard Knocks.
Yeah,
Hard Knocks.
I believe it is.
I think it is the
And
Bills.
in season one is the NFC East.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
The
Great
in-season one was
TV.
sweet. Tone has a question for you, Kirk.
Yeah, I
Come
do,
on,
Kirk.
Tone.
We were talking about all those, Oregon, Ohio State, Texas, all having new starters or whatever. So do you think this could be the year where, a team that no one's talking about with a quarterback can come up? And I'm going to give you an example here because I just listened to Daniel Jeremiah and Bucky Brooks talk about the Manning Passing Academy.
Mm-hmm.
And they said,
tier?
They said Klubnik was great, Nuss was great. But there was two guys who stood out above everyone. It was Arch, which we kind of expected, but then the other one who I didn't expect. They said Lenore Sellers, down there, was unbelievable. His throwing, his body, everything like that. So do you think a team like South Carolina, where they have one of these quarterbacks who just have it more than everyone else, can maybe make a run?
Let's remember now they were in the
They almost made the
discussion
playoffs, yeah.
at the end of the year. So when you say that, I feel like Shane Beamer. I think maybe year 5. I feel like they've been trending towards this setback. Those second-tier bowl games. Sometimes people say whatever, but I think it loses momentum. Bielema beats them. That creates momentum and juice for Illinois, and it sets back South Carolina a little bit. But I think Sellers. I mean, we had him at LSU. Maybe week 4 or 5 last year. Then he had to deal with some injuries. I mean, he's one of those guys. If he were to walk into the ESPYs, you'd be like, "That's a guy." I mean, and I think I'll tell you another team is DJ Lagway.
Yeah.
Billy Napier's team last year. At one point, they were like 2-5.
It was the hardest schedule.
Guaranteed fired.
And everybody had him fired.
Guaranteed fired.
And in this era,
they didn't fire him.
Right. In this era of NIL and portal, you're just expecting his guys to check out. Where are they going to go? And he rallies them at the end of the year. They win a bunch of games. Lagway, to me, if you're trying to find the guy that in the middle of October we're talking about, where's this guy? I'm telling you, that's the guy. Because we know about Sellers. We know about, I think, Mateer at Oklahoma has a chance. But I think if there's a guy, it's DJ Lagway at Florida that I think a lot of people are going to fall in love with. And I was proud of Florida the way they kept fighting.
Yeah, on that note,
sure.
I'd like to say shout out to Napier because We were a part of it for sure. We were talking about just how they had no shot. This guy, he was great at Louisiana.
Dude, going into the season, he was on the hot seat.
And then
Raging Cajuns. Yeah.
So he was great there, and then he gets to Florida and it just does not go well. Like, this is obviously terrible. And then the forecasted schedule, this guy's got 6 straight losses on the board.
Yeah.
I think we were all just like, he's gone. Who's the next one after
who's going to be the
Napier?
coach?
We were a part of it. I was a part of it. Then he comes on game day, and he does that throw, and he was like super cool. I'm like, man, I appreciate Napier not like getting mad at us for talking the way we were, but also I appreciate Napier that like he clearly just kept the outside noise out and was just trying to find his team. And as soon as Lagway became the guy, it was like they all kind of bought in.
They knocked Ole Miss out of the playoffs in the last week of the year.
Yeah.
They could have been folded.
Yeah.
It's now Jackson.
What you're saying is so hard to do
So
in any
hard.
era, especially right now. You know, where other schools start to see there's blood in the water. Let's go get this guy, this guy, this guy. And so give Napier credit for the culture, but give the players and the leaders of that team a lot of credit for not just cashing in and just saying I'm out. That's to me.
Because you got a lot of people around the players telling them.
Yes.
You know, you got agents now, managers now, family now, social media now, telling you like, hey, think about how great you were in high school. Look what your college career is turning into. Everybody's trying to get you to abandon ship.
In fact, once you're out of the playoff, I feel like as a head coach, you got to have your head on a swivel, because keeping your players engaged, finding their why every day, that was always a problem. It's really a problem now. So that Florida, to me, is a greatest example of that last year, because their season was, for most people looking at it, coach fired, season's over, still had 4 or 5 games to go. And they just went out. I don't know what he said or what he did, but he deserves a lot of credit. And like I said, Lagway and those players deserve a lot of credit too.
Let's stay in the state of Florida. We all like the team.
Yeah.
But the fan base certainly hated you more than most. Me as well. I think we were all kind of lumped in there. Florida State have a bounce back? What happens with Florida State? What do we know about Florida State?
Again, I think it's one of those. I don't know how many new players they have. They open up with Bama.
Tommy Castellanos is already talking shit on Bama.
I saw that. I don't know if I personally would recommend
I don't think I would either.
I would like Florida State to be great.
Yeah, well, it's good for. There's certain teams that it's great for the sport when they're good. And I would say that whole state of Florida, Florida State, Miami. Yeah. When Miami's good, like the days of Miami and Florida State, and you just put it like Georgia and Alabama now, you just, okay, we know we're going to Miami and Florida State. That's a given. I miss those days. Like, I love those brands. I love USC. Like, they're just
West Virginia.
Those teams. West Virginia, they're good. And I hope Florida State's back.
Jesus and Spikes.
Yeah.
Have you heard about Sir?
Oh, yeah. Sir Paul?
Have you heard about Sir Paul?
No.
Jesus and Cleats?
Jesus and Cleats.
Cheeks?
Sir Paul
Sir
Cheeks.
Paul Cheeks?
No.
Is that a
You're going to learn today, Kurt.
Wake up.
That's from a skit.
West Virginia got a commitment from Sir Paul.
Sir Paul Cheeks.
Jesus and Cleats.
Jesus and Cleats.
Cheeks.
Where's he from?
Sir Paul? He's from fucking football god, brother.
Heaven.
Hey, all I can tell you is if Rich Rod recruited him, he's a great player.
Boom.
He's a dog.
It's a new era in Morgantown, and I am officially on the bandwagon.
There we go. There it is.
Because Rich Rod, to me, I'm all in on
I've heard
Rich
some
Rod.
stories about the first hill that these boys had to experience with Rich
I love that he
Rodriguez.
says things, the way he talks, the way he says, like, we're not doing that. Like, we're going to go back to work, and we're just going to grind. We're going to – and these guys probably, they don't know what hit him. Has he lost a lot of players?
So there's been a lot of action in the portal, and I don't know if it's been a two-way street or not, if it's been potentially like, hey, don't know if you're going to fit in with our style, or if the player's saying, I definitely don't fit into this style. But
Style is relentless.
We've replaced now. We got dogs in there. So
they're coming.
So that's what I'm saying.
Coming.
So I had immediate, like, yep, this year they're going to go. But I think if you go from one culture to the next, especially with how polar these particular cultures will be for each other.
Yeah, opposite.
You got to get it in there. That's the whole department. That's food, nutrition.
100%.
It's
everything.
Everything in the building.
Couldn't be any more opposite.
And I'll tell you, I think the state of West Virginia is excited to have a little bit of a
How
hard
could
edge.
you not?
Rich Rod's saying, hell, if we win a big game, I think they got an ordinance against it. I guess I'll pay my fine in advance. I'm going to burn a fucking cow. Like, that is.
Who do they open? Who are their first 2 or 3 games? Can we put their schedule up?
Absolutely. We got dubs across the board. We're starting out completely undefeated. Pitt is week 3, I think.
Oh, my God. I hope we go to that. Can game day go to that?
It's in Morgantown, yeah.
Oh, we got to go.
Yeah,
to
there
that.
is a real opportunity.
We got
neither of us.
We got to get back to
West Virginia
Morgantown.
and Pitt can't trick off the first couple games. Like I think there was a plan in the past, and then something happened. Or Penn State.
Yeah.
There was
all right, Foxy's got us here. What do we got?
Should be all right.
So we got Bobby Moe.
Don't sleep on Bobby Moe.
That's where Wale went. That's where Wale went.
Ohio.
Bobcats
in Athens.
That's going to be a problem.
You're going to Athens?
Great Halloween party. Yeah,
Okay.
I don't know about all the decisions financially, business-wise.
All right. Then we got a big one, September 13th.
Then we got Pitt, yes, absolutely.
That is a war. Then we got Kansas
on
the road.
Love what they do in Kansas. Love the place over there. They're
Utah at home.
Utah will be back.
Tough one. BYU on the road.
Well, they don't have a quarterback anymore.
Well, yeah, some things.
Yeah, yep. I knew that. I was just put on a T there.
UCF.
No noodling there. UCF, TCU.
What are we thinking?
Houston. Coach Prime's coming to Morgantown. Wow.
Love Coach Prime. But,
ASU, Texas Tech.
I see a path.
That's not in. Tell you, the Big 12's got more depth to it. You know, since
Texas Tech is spending $28 million on a roster.
I
This is the modern era plus side, I think. If you're from one of these schools, if you have a couple boosters that want to get into the game in a big way, you can flip the script. I mean, Vandy's a great example of that. They get a couple guys out of the portal and are able to pay them, and all of a sudden your entire culture is like, wait.
All right. $28 million. What's your over? What are you going to set the over under on their win total? Because is that the highest? Is 28 the highest?
I think that's
Texas
right.
ranked
All right. So it's
allegedly too. These aren't real numbers. We don't know what.
So let's just say they're top 5.
They are.
So everybody equates. Well, if they spent that much, they're going to the playoff. What do you guys think their win total will be?
I know they're co-favorites in the Big 12 with K-State. It's them, K-State, Baylor, Utah.
Wow, we got a lot of co-favorites.
Yeah, they're all like seriously, they're all like plus 600, plus 650.
There's 5 teams. 8.5 is their over on.
Yeah, ASU's got to be up there.
Then they were the fifth one or
Iowa
whatever.
State.
Iowa State's got to be up. He's due, by the way.
Matt Campbell.
Yeah, they're due this year.
8.5's the over under. Kirk, your thoughts?
I think they have all 11 coming back on defense, if I remember correctly.
I think they can get to 10.
You think they can get to 10? What was their record last year? Do you guys know?
I want to say 8-5. If I'm gonna, that is off top of my.
They were 8-5 last year.
I believe so.
Well, then we got to go over then.
Yes,
right?
definitely. Especially if they're paying $28 million. I would like any place that's paying a lot of money to a lot of people to win. I wanted the Yankees to win whenever old Steinbrenner.
Did you?
Yes, because I like that my team. If we're allowed to do this, if we're all allowed to do this, I like that my team is fully committed to it.
But what if your team's paying 14 or 12?
So that's why I was never a Pirates fan. So like you guys stink and you're not even trying.
But what if West Virginia in this era, who you love with all your heart, and they stay in that 10 to 12 range and say, hey, it is what it is, and everyone else is in the 20s and 30s.
Well, somebody's a part of that 10 to 12 range. Okay, so there is a thought to that. But I appreciate that we understand who we are, though. Like we have to get the dogs.
Yeah,
we have to get the team.
That's the equalizer.
Like Indiana Pacers, they knew exactly who they were. They had to get their bench with.
You
dogs.
can win.
Yes, you can find it, especially if you have the right recipe. Now the issue is if you win now. The teams that are spending more money. Now, do I think there should be regulations and a salary cap and everything?
Yeah.
Yes.
Has to be.
But I'm saying if there isn't, I'm happy if my team is going for it. Like, I like that Penn State wants to be great at every sport.
Yeah.
Like, I appreciate that they're doing that.
Yeah.
Now, granted, do I think that it's unfair that they're able to do it and everybody else is? Yes. Should they put a regulation on it? Yes. Should everybody know what everybody's paying?
Yeah, it has to be.
But in the world that we're in, that it's not a rule, I love.
In the meantime, you're saying just
if
put it
you
all
go
in.
all in, I like that.
You have to strike while the iron's hot right now, too, if you have that ability, because you have no idea what's coming next. If they do put a cap, then it's like, hey, right now we have all these alumni and boosters who are basically saying, like, I'll write you a blank check. You do whatever you can. Like, that might not be an opportunity in 3 years.
Now, to be clear, doesn't mean we don't think there should be regulations.
Right.
Like, we don't think it should be allowed.
Yeah.
We're just saying it is
If
allowed.
this is the way it is.
It is allowed. I like it.
Why not participate?
Yes. If my
what's Iowa spending, would you guess? Are they?
Football,
Are they?
Yeah, no. Football.
Are they?
15.
Wow. They got the best transfer quarterback in the country.
They did. One of. The big thing is
Hank Brown. Is Hank Brown starting?
Hank did
Mark
go there.
Granoski.
I don't know who's starting.
FCS Heisman from South Dakota.
He's starting?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Hank Brown did transfer.
Because I thought somebody transferred
Hank
out.
Brown did from Auburn.
But didn't someone after spring ball leave Iowa?
He was never going to play anymore.
Okay.
Anyway. I can't remember his name.
So you got the FCS guy. You think that's your go-to guy?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
15's that's That's crazy. That's
I
good.
mean, that is the big thing about
Good for
Iowa. Is
Iowa.
like those farmers will
Yeah.
they'll give money.
I'm
They
an
will
Iowa guy,
for
too.
football.
I love Iowa.
I appreciate that.
How
Kurt.
can you not like Iowa?
All right, okay.
Huh?
Players out.
It's a great
Okay,
question.
the internet, we looked up how much Iowa spent, and the internet's saying this, Ty, not me. It's the internet. Iowa's football recruiting expenses are relatively low compared to other Big Ten schools, with only $683,000 spent in 2024, according to Hawk Central. This is significantly lower than
That's just
schools like Penn
recruiting.
State.
That's not your roster.
That's not the roster.
That's for
That's not
they're
the
eating
staff.
hot dogs. They're not eating
That's
steaks.
travel costs.
I worked at the office in school where
How was that?
people would call in and, it's like you're trying to get money for the general scholarship fund, and farmers would be like, yeah, I'm not going to do that, but I'll write you a check for the football team. Like if they're going to put new facilities up, it's like I don't give a shit about these kids.
By the way,
scholarships.
Iowa's one of those places, their facilities, I put them
unbelievable.
up there with
Yeah,
anybody.
they're unbelievable.
Iowa's facility, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you go to Iowa and you're like, oh, we're in Iowa, and you're like, oh my God.
Also, their fans.
I'm talking about like the softball, the track, like all their athletic facilities, state of the art.
All right, Herbie, hold on one second. Ladies and gentlemen, there's a
back to
there's a young lad that I got a chance to meet last night, and I believe.
Okay, I'm out.
No. You should stay here.
Okay.
His Make-A-Wish trip was to do the ESPYs.
Mm-hmm.
Last night he was at Sports Humanitarian Awards. They put a spotlight on him, lit up the room.
Awesome.
Colts fan.
Oh,
here we go.
Absolute dog. I believe from Illinois. Don't know it entirely, but an absolute beast. I'd love to get him on the show to come say what's up, especially to you, Herbie. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Dylan. Come on, Dylan.
Yeah, Dylan.
What's up, Dylan? Here, you can sit in my seat. I'll stand back here.
How's it going, man?
Herbie, give him this. Herbie.
You can slide down,
Or
Kurt.
Connor.
What's up, man? Darius, nice to meet you.
How are you, bud? Good to see you, man. There you go.
Dylan. Thank you for stopping by. Okay, so we have a few minutes here before we go off ESPN, but we will continue digitally. Dylan, can you just talk a little bit about this weekend? And also, I don't know the official title of the prognosis that you have. I tried to read it or whatever. You've battled this. You've beat it before,
Yes.
right? You're currently battling it yet again. How old are you? Where are you from? And what is this weekend?
So I'm 18 years old. I'm from Peoria, Illinois, and I got a Make-A-Wish. Well, my cancer is I have rhabdomyosarcoma, which is a solid tumor in my prostate area. And when I was diagnosed, it was 9 centimeters by 8 centimeters by 7 centimeters, like in diameter. So like a very big tumor. And I had 66 weeks of chemotherapy and 7 weeks of radiation, and I'm a St. Jude patient. So I beat it, and then in my 3-month follow-up scans, there's a suspicious spot that they wanted to monitor, and it ended up being another growth, just a relapse, so reoccurrence. And so I'm on chemotherapy again, and I've been battling it, and it's going good. And so for my Make-A-Wish, I wanted to come to the ESPYs, and then I was blessed to be here now, and I was on NBA Today yesterday.
Come on, dude.
Yep.
We're lucky you're
that was
here, bro.
crazy.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, it was a clean dab. We're
Yeah.
lucky you're here. We have a
thanks
minute
for having
until the Hard Out on ESPN.
Okay.
I wanted the people watching on TV though to learn about you because you're in the middle of battling chemo yet again.
Yep.
Your energy is awesome.
It really
Thank
is.
you.
You can feel that, man.
Are you always like
Love your attitude.
Is that the mindset? Is we beat this, we move on? Is that
Yeah,
accurate?
yeah. Just like put your head down and work and go through it. And so that's what I've been doing for the last 2 years, and just enjoying every moment. Just everything's a blessing. So.
And you're a sports guy.
Big sports fan. Yeah. So
Fisherman in high school.
Yeah.
Oh, hell
High
yeah.
school fishing in Illinois.
Fellow angler,
so-
that's what I'm talking
Yeah.
about.
Hell yeah.
babe.
All right, we wrap up here on ESPN. We continue digitally. This is Dylan. He's a badass. He's going through something he's going to beat. We obviously will all send positive vibes, and we will see him down the road conquering something because he is going through something that's going to make him tougher forever. We appreciate you all so much for watching ESPYs tonight on ABC. We'll see you later. Goodbye. Okay, now we continue digitally. Sorry about that.
You're good.
That was now to be clear, Dylan.
He's really perfected that. by
I
the way.
fucking nailed
like
that. I absolutely nailed that. Okay, so you're a sports guy.
Yeah.
Always have been.
Yeah.
ESPYs feels like the right decision for a Make-A-Wish.
That is, well, yeah. My mom wanted to go to like Hawaii or something. I'm like, we're not doing that. Yeah. It's like let's.
Sorry, Mom.
Yeah. So my dad is a big sports fan. He's a high school basketball coach, girls varsity basketball coach in Illinois. So I grew up in the gym every day, going to open gym in the summer and stuff. So I grew up there, and we just fell in love with sports, and that's all we do now. So I'm a 3-sport athlete. Both my brothers are 3-sport athletes, and that's like our whole life is just basketball, golf, tennis, everything. So.
Who are your favorite teams and favorite athletes?
I'm a Colts fan.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yep. Give me some. Another one. That was good.
Feel bad for you.
That was a good.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little moist too because I've been sweating for the last hour.
Yeah.
The sun is really
right
become-
on you.
Yeah, I'm getting broiled out in LA.
So you're Colts?
Yeah, Colts, Lakers. I don't really watch baseball, but I'm a Cardinals fan, I'd say.
Yeah.
Don't really watch hockey, but playoff hockey. I love playoff hockey. That's fun to watch.
So you hate the Penguins.
Pick up the Panthers.
I don't care.
Panthers. Good squad to root for.
I do like Florida.
Golden Knights also.
No, I haven't been. The Panthers have been in the playoffs the longest, the last.
for an ESPY.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the Panthers aren't a bad team to become a fan of.
No, they're not.
Pittsburgh Penguins are on a comeback.
I mean, if I'm you, and this is just unbiased, I'm picking the Mammoth just because.
Oh, a brand new team.
They're new and they're cool.
And their owner's going to spend. He's going to try to make that team as good as possible.
It's your boy, right?
Yeah, Ryan Smith, good guy. And if he heard you were a Mammoth fan, obviously, I think you'd potentially be playing for the team if you want. Let's talk about your favorite angler, Van Dam. Is that your favorite fisherman?
KVD.
Well, I met Scott Martin when we went to the Bassmaster Classic, and we met Scott Martin. Super cool dude. And I've been watching his fishing stuff for a long time. John
What are you doing?
B.
Smallmouth, largemouth? We fly fishing? What do we got?
Largemouth. That's what we have in Illinois, mostly is largemouth. So that's like what I do. I've gone down to Texas and fished a couple times. That's really cool.
Ty Schmidt was a college angler. He has
Yeah,
a
Big
question
Ten
for you.
angler.
Really? Where'd you go?
Iowa. Need to get you.
Sweet.
Need
Nice.
to get you out on Lake McBride.
Yeah?
Need to do it. Yeah.
I've
in
heard the
Iowa.
trout fishing in some of those creeks is pretty good too.
Top notch.
Yeah.
It really is.
What is the best fish? Swordfish, obviously. I caught one of those in Lake Minnetonka.
Bingo, deep sea.
Yeah,
Right up
deep
there in
sea
Boston.
fishing.
Yeah.
That's pretty.
Never been deep sea fishing, but it looks pretty cool. Yeah.
That's where men are made.
Hey, we'd like to let you know if we ever do the deep sea fishing, which sounds like a no, seasickness, out in the
Yikes.
ocean.
Yeah. Yikes.
I think you're gonna wake up like 4 a.m. or whatever. If we ever go, you're coming.
You're
with us.
in.
All right.
Boom.
All right,
I'm
sound
down.
good?
Anytime.
All right, kick ass. Enjoy all this, man,
Yeah.
and know
It's really cool.
that your energy makes us all better.
Yeah.
You need
Thank
to
you.
know
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Great
Thank you.
spirit, man.
And do you want to try to give a putt here for
Sure.
maybe a little charity, maybe a little
Yeah,
bit
yeah.
of
St. Jude?
St. Jude, perfect.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
Boom.
let's do this. You get 3 putts.
Okay.
Each of them will be for a $25,000 donation.
All right.
Okay, it is a 50-foot putt. Very
All right.
difficult to make, but certainly attainable for somebody as awesome as you.
He's a
Okay.
golfer.
Each one will be $25,000. I don't.
This is exciting.
There's stairs back there.
Okay.
You could also go that way.
And you got to go right here, huh?
I'll hold the stick, Mike.
That's tough.
Yeah, no problem. Herbie, you want to come down here?
Yeah. That is tough.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, you could never make it.
No, I made mine from 25 feet.
Lefty.
Herbie, you're going to be putting after him. Though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so make sure you know that. Righty or lefty?
Righty.
You are righty. Okay, we have a big one, like a hockey stick right here, if you'd like. This is from our friends at Lab. Not conventional. I don't think a lot of people would say that's the right one to pick, but I love it. Oh, we got a little blade here. Okay, I like what we got going on here. What is your golf game? You said you play a little bit, right?
Not really.
Yeah, golf's hard. You don't have to have it on that thing. You're just in the area. Just in the area. Kirk was putting on this green earlier. Do you have any advice for him about this green?
Just make sure you don't leave it short here.
It's right to left. It's right to left.
Isn't that
Dylan.
good?
Great.
Don't
Right
want
to
to leave
left.
it short.
Final thoughts here. Did Kirk Herbstreit help you at all?
No.
Okay.
What's
your advice? You've been out here.
You should see what he does to the field goal kickers every Saturday. He looks them right in the eye and goes,
him.
I don't think you got it
You
in
got
you.
no shot.
This is, I think it's like 2.5 cups right to left.
Oh, you've been out here practicing.
I hit 15 at this earlier. Did not make a single one.
Seriously.
Close,
See
though.
this? There's a little wrinkle here in the turf. You see that?
Oh, that
That's-
might have been. Maybe let's go in front of that. Let's
that's
go in
gonna-
front of that. Let's go in front of that. Let's go in front of that. That's not. That's why. What did you see this?
See?
bullshit.
That's me looking out.
First time.
That's good guy
See?
Herbstreit. Hey, that's good guy Herbstreit.
Actually, you might be able to
Herbie.
play it all the way down the line there.
All right, let's make this makeable at least here. It felt like we were.
Yeah,
trying to
that
get
was.
you.
Where's Peter?
Dylan, for
Peter's-
$25,000. We just asked about that most famous dog I know.
I'm just joking.
He's doing squats.
All right, Dylan, here we go, brother. $25,000 donation. What's that?
Is it playing fast or slow?
Middle. I think you do have to hit it a little bit.
It's like an 11 on the stimp meter.
They're saying 11 on the stimp meter. I don't know what that means, but you will. Just like we're out there on the lake. Dylan for $25,000 to St. Jude.
A little left.
There
That's
you
all
go.
right.
Hey, that's good
It's all
roll,
right.
though.
Yeah, it is a good roll.
Hey, that's great touch. What did we learn from that one, Dylan?
I just got to hit it right.
Boom.
Okay.
First of all, what helps him here is he's going Nike socks with the roll.
Yeah.
He's got it all lined up here. I think he's going to drop one of these.
Great accessorizing.
It's important.
90-degree angle is what we got going.
Yeah, I think just do it, they say.
Let's push this to the right just a cup, or like he said.
Got a man in a great tank top right behind the fountain.
Looking good, huh?
Don't be distracted, Dylan. Tighten up, Dylan. $25,000 donation to St. Jude on the line. Dylan, dog. Oh,
Get in.
Oh.
Turn.
Oh, man.
Is there another bump in front of
Is that even makeable?
Yeah, is there another bump in front of the hole?
I think that was that was unbelievable.
We got a bumpy green.
I think there is.
Gimmick hole.
Come on,
See that?
Dylan.
You see that?
Oh, my God.
Oh, no.
What the hell?
Oh, no. It is unbelievable.
Maybe we should go this way.
Yeah, how about this one?
Gimmick.
Overside.
That one would have never went in.
No, this is you got no
my
shot
God.
right here.
We're the worst people of all time. We did that to you. What a putt. What a putt, dude.
Bubba Bear out here.
Holy. Could you imagine doing that? That was unmakeable.
That's Carnival.
That's a state fair.
That's a state fair.
How about this? We'll count that one. Okay, we'll count that one.
Hell yeah.
We'll count
There
that
we
one. That was a great putt. Now, on this particular putt, we have no idea what this is doing. Nobody has putted at this green since it's been built on this property. Now, I feel like you could be able to get a good eye on it. Maybe you get 2 rolls at this thing. Okay, so $25,000 already being donated because you got jobbed out of that one.
Yeah.
$25,000 for this one and then $25,000 for the next one. If I'm you, I'm probably getting a feel for what the roll is on this first one and then attacking the second one. You agree?
I like that strategy.
Let's go. All right, you already have one in. That was a great putt.
Great putt.
The speed on
Excellent lag putt.
There was a hill.
Can't believe we did that.
Yeah, no hills here. We're good.
that was too much, that first one.
Connor giving you advice from the back. Dylan.
That's a good-looking stroke. though.
Dylan.
Get right.
Oh.
Right at it.
Great speed.
This guy's
Perfect speed.
Perfect speed.
You're on your high school golf team too, or no?
I've never played a full 18.
That's my guy.
Wow.
9?
Dylan has ADD like we do.
No, you play 9, you get a sandwich. You don't play 18.
That's me as well. Yeah, 12 holes is the right answer. Don't you agree?
I don't golf. I don't golf. I just.
All right, unbelievable work. Last opportunity here, Dylan, for 25.
Pat, you go 12?
What's that?
You go 12 holes?
If I could, yes, I would go 12. Sorry,
Okay.
Dylan, we are talking in your backswing here. $25,000 already donated. Here's for another $25,000 to St. Jude. Dylan from Illinois. About 30 feet.
He's aiming left.
Yeah, you're aiming left.
Oh, no, they called it. They said you're lined up wrong.
Oh, boy, they did call that.
Yeah, it's all right, Dylan.
All right, now let's do another one. Let's do another one where Connor lines him up.
Okay, hold on. The boys, this one's for the boys now. They're going to line you up. They,
Get him right.
You want to get down there and read it?
No, from up there, because he's got a great view of it.
Yeah.
Shish.
All right, here we go.
Line me up, Connor.
All right.
That ball? There we go.
Just stand over like you're about to hit it.
He said stand over like
That's
you're
left still, right?
Yeah.
No, stand over like you're about to hit it, and then they'll just move you.
A
What do
little
you
more
think?
to the right.
Yep, there you go. Aim a little to the right.
A little bit more to the right, they're saying.
Too much, a little back.
A little bit back. You want too much, they said.
Oh, we might be in play here.
They're saying that's it right there, Dylan.
We might
Okay.
be in play.
For $50,000.
50.
50. This would be cool.
Put a slight fade on it. Boom, boom.
Oh, we got a shot. We got a shot. Come on, 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 come on.
Boom, boom. Oh.
It's all right, $25,000. Still great. Dylan, your story is going to inspire many. We appreciate you hanging out with us, dude. Enjoy yourself. All right, cheers, dude.
Have a great time, man.
Hell yeah, Dylan. Family, great to see you guys again. Sorry it wasn't Hawaii. Yeah.
Maybe next time.
Dylan, we appreciate you. When we go deep sea fishing, we'll call you.
All right.
I don't
Take care,
think
bud.
that's going to happen, but you know.
You never know.
You never know.
Yep.
You never know.
Never know.
We should put a pond into the Thunderdome.
See you, Dylan.
Stock it.
All right, lads. I know you guys got a lot more show to go. So,
So no, you got to sit down for 5 more minutes
okay.
because you got to separate the putting. Can't have putting back to back.
Oh, you're serious about me putting?
Yes.
What are you talking about?
Someone's
going
gonna putt with me, right?
What do you mean?
It got it. It's your show.
No, he's gonna putt.
Butler
with me.
birdies.
Okay, we'll do Butler birdies. And
Butler birdies.
All
Yeah.
right. Okay, you two. We'll putt eventually here.
You see the soccer? We can break the soccer down. They lost.
Gumpy, what happened in the soccer? What happened in the
Gump.
soccer, Gumpy?
Where's Gump?
They were robbed.
Gosh, I miss that voice. Gump, it's almost go time, buddy. Get your Dolphins ready. It's our second game.
Yeah, we'll see how they do this year. Should be fun to watch.
I can't believe you guys have not asked me about big time wrestling. I went to WrestleMania.
Yes,
I
you
never
did.
got to talk to you guys.
You're right.
How do you feel about it? It's awesome.
It was experience, huh?
Did you see?
You see a tribal chief? He's back.
He's back.
I'm going to be honest with you guys. I went in with very low expectations.
Wow, you want he said where it could be.
Yeah.
To showcase how low the
And Nicky Khan put me like almost in the ring.
Front and center.
Saw you, right? Every time something happened, I'd look over at Pat. Pat's going crazy over there, just going wild.
It's awesome.
Kittle's right behind Pat. Other they're going to do their own big-time wrestling show. That was the coolest thing I think I've ever been to.
Yes, right?
Forget about fake or real. The athleticism.
It's real, Herbie. You don't even have to
no,
preface
no,
it
no,
with
but
that.
I'm just listen.
Conversation.
Just listen to me. The jumping. They are stuntmen that are doing theater. You know, with the way they grab the mic and they yell and all that. It's storytelling. The way they come into the performance into the ring.
Entrances, yeah.
The way they jump over top of the ring, down on the ground.
Randy Orton was right in front of you.
Randy Orton was. I mean, just. I'm like, when's the next one?
Herbie
like,
came over.
I had a
He
blast.
came over to us after the Sin City Street fight. He said that was like the best 13 minutes of my life.
No, it's incredible. Dude,
the women's triple threat match.
I know. That's what blew.
Yeah.
I thought that was the time to maybe go get a drink when the women were playing, and I
Yeah,
was like,
right.
They were
right.
They were as entertaining as the.
Herbie, you need to go in there and feel it one time too. Like you need to feel the.
Get in the ring. Take a bump.
Oh no.
Yeah, no.
You
You
need
just
to feel the energy.
You need to feel not. Can be an empty arena. It can be a barn.
From the ring.
You need to feel the ropes like one time on your body.
Yeah.
You need to feel the
physicality
on just the amount of toughness you talked about.
Those guys are
everything
amazing.
hurts. Those guys and girls that go in there are.
That's what I was gonna say. Like when they're done and they go backstage, tell me they're hurt. Tell me their lower back hurts.
Has to be. I mean, it has to be.
I mean,
I don't know how they
are. It's so entertaining.
People get like very, very hurt. Some of the screenshots that like Sheamus or Gunther will post after. I mean, the one you posted after, like it is immediate. Your body is
incredible what they did.
You're committing to a performance, but the performance is obviously one that you can win. You can go get it, but you are exposed completely.
Oh yeah.
Everybody's right. You said you were
Right
in
there.
the ring.
Right there.
You're right there. So everything that's happening is happening from all angles. Everybody's watching. And it's like one slip up, catastrophic. People have passed. One slip up, potential being paralysis because that can happen. That has happened recently. I mean, it's like.
Dude, the production,
Oh, yeah.
the whole thing was just so first class. It was really cool to go to.
Yeah,
Can't wait. Go back.
You said in the moment, at least when we were there, you said Joe Hendry was your favorite.
That was his
wrestler,
favorite
but
moment.
Yeah.
Aside from Joe Hendry,
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Who
you
was
said
the
you
guy-
believe in Joe Henry.
Who was
You
the guy
said
or
that.
girl that you aside from
Orton.
Joe?
Yeah.
Oh, Randy. Okay.
He's with Jelly Roll.
Just I saw that.
Him and Jelly Roll, Logan Paul, Drew
I saw
McIntyre,
that.
SummerSlam.
That was in Nashville. They just had a.
Yeah, they just got after him on Friday Night SmackDown.
Randy Orton. I mean, if he were a football player, I mean,
3-tech.
Yeah,
I think he's an old Patriots Willie McGinnis, like outside defensive end.
Yeah.
What's his height and weight?
They're saying
6'6",
300.
Is he 300? I was thinking 285.
Dude, he is so jacked. He's broad.
Yeah.
His back.
How old is he?
40
No
something.
way.
Yeah.
Late 40s?
Yeah.
48.
Not
Are you kidding me?
early 40s.
He's been doing it
probably.
forever.
Listen to this. He was the youngest world champion. So he'll disappear for a little bit for whatever reason, because it's like he's 40 however old he is.
Yeah.
And then he'll come back and he looks somehow even bigger and more
His
jacked.
damn legs.
Yeah.
Quads, Quadzilla out there. Real deal. He's a quad god for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's put it into miles too. And
Yeah.
years into bumps to the business. That's another
I remember
thing.
his dad.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cowboy. The business though is one that's I think you would appreciate. It's built on like respect and like
Totally get
everything.
it.
Like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's a great business. It's a cool business. It's a fun business. And the live events that they put on are outrageous.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, I was lucky
Yeah.
whenever I was commentating out there.
No.
Legitimately.
You do a great job with that.
Thank you. I got real tired, man.
I bet.
I crashed.
You hit a wall?
Yeah, I hit one.
How could you not?
I'd been going since Dublin.
I know.
You know, and they started Raw early, and I'm like an energy guy, and I like don't need a lot of sleep to operate. Like I've always been that way. And then I just got the Money in the Bank in LA, and I was on the East Coast for TST.
Yep.
And then I went down to Paris Island, and then I went to LA for Money in the Bank, and I could just feel it. I'm like, oh my God, my brain is not like operating right now. Like I am, and I had talked to others that have maybe experienced like mental exhaustion before whenever they have had it.
Yeah, it's like brain fog.
And I've talked to them, and I've been like, I'm staring down what you went through there. Like, I knew this moment was coming. Like, I knew it was going to happen at some point, and it happens to people. So, like, I talked to people about it happening and what they went through whenever it happened. And, like, as Money in the Bank was happening, I was like, oh, my God.
Yeah.
This is it. I've finally hit it. And I never thought it was going to happen. But you add in, like, my daughter.
That's
and,
real.
Like, wanting to be around the Daily Show, the travel, and then also trying my best. And I know wrestling fans don't think this. I think a lot of them don't think this. The wrestling community doesn't think this. But, like, I was trying to put everybody over. Like, maximum effort, full every time, trying to put people over to people that are watching. And it's like, I think that with the travel, with me not getting back to like 2, 3 a.m. on Monday
takes
nights,
a toll.
And then that's the beginning of our work week. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Yeah.
I got 12 hours left of being on
then
it.
there's a premiere event every fucking weekend.
Yeah, and those Atlanta, we start stacking up. Then we're out there. It's like it's
Monday Night
an
Football.
honor to be a part of. But like,
How'd you get out of it?
Work ethic, Nick Khan, man. I was like,
no, I'm not that. How'd you get out of that brain, that like just fatigue?
I think because we had to show. We still have to do show. So like,
Got a couple good nights sleep.
have to do show. Like not, yeah. I think that
just kind of backed up.
Just slow down. I stopped going to Monday Night Raw, so that took away 2 planes and a 2-hour sleep a night week away from the schedule, and it was like stack a couple of those weeks
by Wednesday.
Yeah, it was
It
like,
wasn't even a couple weeks. By Wednesday, you were like,
man, I feel
holy
like a
shit.
human again. It was.
well,
it
and
was,
if you didn't do it, like you snap your fingers and then boom, game day's back. And
Right.
it's like, hey, here I'm just like you know
So
whatever.
And also, Corey Graves, so good. Wade Barrett, so good. Like, for people that watch wrestling, there's, for like, if, like, whatever happened to Seth freaking Rollins.
Yeah.
Like, that's a massive ordeal to the WWE because everything that's going on right now. For me, at the commentator position, it's like, show moves on regardless. So, like, the ability to not feel absolutely fucking terrible for having to take a step back because I'm tired. WWE has, on the other side, because they have such a hard work kind of mindset and travel mindset, and they've been doing it for so long, they understand, like, people get to, like, hey, yeah, we understand that you might need to take a sleep for a little bit.
For sure.
So they've been great.
That's awesome.
And I will always love the WWE, and I miss it. But I'll tell you what, I didn't think I would have made it. I don't think I would have made it. I was eyeing football season right around the corner.
Yeah, it's
And
gonna
I'm
be.
like,
Here.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to survive this thing.
Yeah.
And
well, you maybe learn from that for next year and in years to come.
yeah, just as an adult.
Yeah.
Yeah, like being a
Well, having a daughter is a different ball game. That's
time.
changed everything for
Yeah, she's awesome, man.
you. You know.
How are the boys?
Everybody's great.
How's
Everybody's
Peter?
great.
We didn't talk about Peter.
Yeah, Peter's couldn't be better. He's got a little brother named Bo now, so he's 6 months. He's the same dad as Peter. First
So
time
he's
I've
a
ever
hoss
had it.
already?
He's 65 pounds and he's 6
You have
months.
some monster dogs.
They're big guys and they're just chill. They look like a pride of lions. You know, when I take them for a walk, they're the best. They're doing great. I'm going to bring Peter out every week. I have a lot of people asking about Mitch. He's the 5-year-old. It's a little bit darker. Might bring him out.
Red, right? He's a little bit
kind of
more
like,
red.
not red. It's like just more of a traditional kind of golden. And then Bo, I got to bring out. Bo's still a work in progress. He's still in training, but
You said Mitch doesn't really give a fuck, though.
does not. He thinks he's about 100 pounds, but he thinks he's a purse dog mentality. Like he'll just sit right. He would just sit here right
Saban
here.
will love that.
Just chill.
I can't
man.
wait to get back.
I know, man.
I'm very
It's
excited. We're
here.
celebrating tonight.
Yeah.
Legend.
Legend.
Living
Yeah.
legend.
We're all out here, or at least I'm out here. I know
Yes.
you'd be out here regardless. For Lee Corso, and they're gonna the ESPYs are gonna do a nice tribute to him and everything he's meant to the sport and to ESPN. And
That'd be awesome.
It'll be a cool moment. I think it's in the first hour of the show tonight. The show's at 8:00 I think tonight Eastern, and you know he turns 90 August 7th.
Unbelievable.
So we'll see how this goes. It's very unpredictable how it's going to go. it's going to be fun to see how he does.
I hope he gets a chance to take in all the flowers. Like getting a chance to see him get emotional in Indiana.
Yeah.
When he saw his old players, and then I forget where else where they gave him a key, and you saw him like take it in.
Yeah.
And it's cool to see him take it in.
It is.
I obviously haven't known him anywhere near as long as you have, but he's been very good to me.
Yeah, he loves you.
Yeah, he's been very, very good to me and nice to me.
Yeah.
And it's like a very interesting time.
It is.
To kind of watch your guys' relationship, watch the show, watch college football, and then also watch a pillar of sports.
Yeah.
Basically through it all. So
yeah, and he's
cool.
got
honored to be asked to be a part.
Yeah, I'm glad you're here. Dez is here. It's he's got one show left. He's just going to do the Ohio State-Texas game for College Game Day in Columbus. It's a noon kick. 100,000 people in that stadium. The first headgear he ever put on was Brutus, and now the last headgear would be the ultimate WWE move if he put Bevo on. But I'm guessing he'll put Brutus on. I think they're going to try to get him out on the field, because we move inside and maybe a special moment there. And
also Texas and Ohio State are all people that everybody in all of their organizations, I think, love Coach Corso. I think that's the behind-the-scenes stuff that I've learned about college football is the family aspect of college football as a whole. And I know a lot of people think, like, ESPN has a monopoly on college football. Why are they able to do this? It's like, I can understand why people would think that on the outside, especially if your team feels like you got robbed or whatever. The people at ESPN with college football, they
sacred
their entire lives. Like, there's people that their entire lives. Now, granted, coaches and PR people at schools and SIDs and athletic directors, they feel the same way about the sport. So everybody kind of is like-minded, and everybody respects and appreciates Coach Corso.
Yeah,
it is one of the most kind of unique things to watch because everywhere there's always heat with somebody. There always is. I mean, there's a lot of heat in this hotel with us or whatever, and there always is. He is one of the only people I've ever watched that just a
lovable character.
Everywhere. Universally everywhere. Good in every single locker room, neighborhood, and it's been cool to watch.
I will say this. The one thing that probably your age group doesn't know about him is when it was just linear TV and I first started, he was the Pat McAfee of College Game Day. Like, he would say things that no one would say.
Those clips are great.
And people a lot of people forget that part of him. It'd be like you 30 years from now still being around the business and people forgetting this part, you know what I'm saying, like this part of Pat McAfee because you've changed because Lee was a very he'd get sideways, like one time Northwestern played Wisconsin. And we were in studio doing a rap show, and Wisconsin didn't take a knee at the end of the game. And they handed it off, maybe to Ron Dane or somebody. They fumbled, and Northwestern recovered, and Northwestern scored and won. And it was a game that it was supposed to be over.
Wow.
And then the guys that were calling the game said, oh, my gosh, pandemonium, I can't believe it. Let's go back to Chris Fowler and the guys in the studio. I'm like in my second or third year. And Lee Corso, because of the pride of coaching. Like he in his brain, he was coaching that game. He went off on, of all people, the guy I call Al Capone, Barry Alvarez.
Yeah.
He just was pounding the desk saying he blew the game. He needs to go into that locker room and apologize to his players. He lost this game. And we were like, okay, hey. And he just kept going and kept going. And then 2 months later, we had to go to the National Football Foundation dinner in New York City at the Waldorf Astoria. And I'm just following Coach wherever he goes.
Yeah.
And Barry Alvarez, I swear to you, that's why I call him Al Capone. He had a white scarf on, a black coat down to his knees, and just happened to be coming out of the elevator right when we were trying to get by. And Barry Alvarez had about 3 or 4 guys with him. He looked at Lee Corso and just MF'd him and told him, you're basically, you're dead to me. And so that was kind of where he was when I started in the career. So now he's the loud
heat. He did have heat. There was a time of heat.
But he got heat from coaches because he said stuff that just
but hold on,
nobody else would say.
I don't know if he told me this or if somebody else told me this, and I don't know if I'm supposed to say it live or not. But I guess there's been a lot of coaches that have wanted to meet Coach Corso and talk to Coach Corso, and he doesn't want to meet any of them.
No.
He said, I don't want to have any
He doesn't want to be friends with any of them
because
he doesn't want it to prevent him from saying what he
Dude,
has
it's
to
awesome
say.
because everybody will come up to him and be like, "Hi, coach, big
Yeah.
fan or whatever." He's okay. Yep. He literally is.
He just kind of stays at a distance.
It is awesome.
Yeah.
Because I in my head I'm like, I think I should say like that. I think I should.
But it
be
is
like that.
nice to know the coaches
But
and know
then
them as people.
Then I meet like Coach Lanning, and I'm
Yes,
like, oh,
that's
this
who I was
young
thinking
guy
of.
is having.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, good to see
and
you.
they're such good guys
And hardworking.
Yeah.
And they love ball.
Yeah.
And we love people that love ball. That's why we get along with you so well. Now, I think it's time to wrap this thing up, and we need a putt made.
Oh boy.
Go.
All right,
go.
you coming with me?
Let's go.
All right, boys.
Go, boys.
Come on, boys.
All right.
Hey, you can use my putter.
Which one?
The good one, duh.
They're all good. Come on, they're lab putters.
I don't know if all the putters are lab putters.
Oh.
But the
which hole are we gonna?
Don't you think we should do the one that Dylan tried?
Yeah, it's definitely making
To the right.
If he didn't leave it a little short, it was going in.
A little bit of a read on it.
Yeah, it looked like the other one.
Hey, he
Unmakeable.
first shoot got fucked.
Yeah, big time.
That thing would have never went in.
No.
So I think you guys got to putt from here around, like on the other side of this one. Or do you,
that one?
Yeah, I think you go to that one.
Okay.
All right, boys.
You going first?
No, after you.
How many balls do we think they should have?
3 a pop.
Yeah.
Just like Dylan.
Yep.
Do you want to come down here, boys?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
3 swings.
Come on
apiece.
down, guys. Where are we lining up? Over here?
You got to be on the other side of that thing. I
Yeah,
think.
exactly. Is Connor going to line me up here?
I mean, if you want.
I think we do team ball, last ball
Okay.
for each guy,
Okay.
where you can, get the squad to line you up. Connor, how do you feel about today here in Los Angeles?
I feel pretty good about it. You know, like you said, you kind of look around, keep your head on a swivel, make sure you're seeing.
Whoa. You're not able to just walk. We need to have an interaction first.
But it's been incredible. I mean, the jaunt down here.
You want me to hold it
I
for
want
you?
you to think about it a little bit.
Yeah. Okay.
I want you. How is your putting? You would say.
I am terrible at everything in golf.
I disagree. I saw you make a lefty.
Yeah, you spent
I did hit a lefty.
Yeah, that was cool.
and
How about that?
And you play a lot of golf.
No.
Yeah,
That's all you do.
That's all you do. Look at
Yeah.
the tan.
No, he's lake life.
Lake life. I'll go on a boat.
Yeah, hitting them off the
I'll be on
dock
the boat.
into the
Yeah.
biodegradable balls.
Must be nice, Herbie.
Here's the part I can't figure
dogs
out.
get on the tube?
How to square up the club face back on the ball.
Sure.
So some people, they always slice. Me, I could hit it here. I could hit it here. I could top it. I could
It's
hit
frustrating.
it. It's
Have you heard of
frustrating.
Nuragamo?
No.
Kawa Golf.
Kiwashama.
Oh, you watch his videos, you're
I'm
going to know how
sick
to
of this.
square it up.
Please.
Really?
Yeah, it's changed.
He's unbelievable.
changed Pat's
Text me
life.
that.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah, because he teaches baseball players how to hit. Which
Okay.
is what you are.
But my problem was I batted left-handed, and I
Why don't you
golf
play-
right.
Well, why don't you play golf left-handed?
Yeah, you
Because
should.
when I started to play, you couldn't find
Well,
left-handed.
restart,
said that.
dude.
Just putt
I need to
left-handed.
restart.
You just
Do
made
you
one.
do you look
Who said
back
that?
and say I was a baseball guy?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think
Oh, it
we
was
say
Wayne.
that too.
Wayne Gretzky had the same problem. That's what he told us. He said there was no lefty clubs.
Yeah, there's no clubs.
All right.
All right, where are we going here?
We had black and white televisions and no lefty clubs when this man was
I
a
love
child.
it.
Now we are at the ESPYs, at the Four Seasons in Beverly Hills. If Kirk makes this putt, which it does not appear he will,
Not
be-
enough.
Can't
Hit
leave
the
it short.
ball.
All right.
Can't
I
leave
know.
it short,
Your only
Herbie.
advice for Dylan was don't
I
leave
know.
it short.
And that's why I said that,
Hold on
because I
now.
leave it short.
Hold on now. So what are we doing here?
I thought Darius and Kirk agreed that whoever doesn't make it, loser.
Whoever
donates
makes
25
more.
grand.
25,000. All right.
I've been a part of that. On the kick.
I'm getting for 250,000. I think. Yeah, that's awesome.
We lined up, boys?
I can't wait for that. by
Yeah,
the
we're
way.
only telling you on the last one.
What are the rules this year?
Butler Birdie,
Is it the
you know.
I
same
want to
rules?
bring in a blocker.
Yo,
Sorry, what?
that'd be great.
I want to bring in one blocker.
The other guy.
That's a great idea.
You should bring up the blow-up clown that's in the shower in Home Alone.
Oh, when he's doing the dancing.
You going to come out in the referee shirt?
If possible.
Yeah.
If the other guy,
the other
rushes,
guy doesn't.
and I'm back there calling it good.
All right, Darius.
Here we go.
Here's what we'll do. Thank you to you guys for agreeing to do this.
Of course.
Whichever one of you guys makes more putts will be the one who determines what foundation $25,000 will be donated by the other person.
Okay.
Wow.
Boom.
Thank you for doing that, Kirk. You're such a good guy.
Fourth season of
Thank
Thursday
you
Night
so
Football.
much. Thank you so much for agreeing to do that.
Thank you.
What if no one?
Fourth season. This guy.
Fourth season. What if no one makes one?
What do you mean no one's going to make one?
Well, D-Bud just
Oh, so you're a good putter.
Now that's speed.
Good speed. I got
Good
speed.
speed.
Do you putt? Do you play?
I got speed down typically. I get out there a little bit.
God.
He's a live golfer.
Why didn't you tell me that?
He's a live golf.
You walked out here sunk on lefty.
No, yeah, lefty.
Herbie, you're always underselling your abilities. I don't like it. I feel like you're probably going to make this putt.
It's an athlete.
We'll see if somebody's able to take the lid off. About 30 feet. That one's going
no
off the
chance.
green.
No chance.
Be an athlete.
Find the
Hey,
happy medium.
you missed by an inch, you missed by a mile. Who cares?
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Does
Okay.
not matter.
Okay. He's going to drop one.
It matters in golf, guys.
No, not in this particular case.
It was a good
He's
line
going to
putt.
drop one for sure.
Okay, that's reverse psychology coming from Kirk Herbstreit. Yep. Did
That's
that on
wide
purpose.
left, kid. That's
exactly
wide left. That's wide left.
What an asshole.
Hey, you'll hear that. Hey, you'll hear that throughout the season. You're like, this guy's about to go for 400 yards, 500 yards, maybe shit. Might have 1,000 yards today.
Oh, my God.
Ladies
All right.
and gentlemen, Kirk Herbstreit
Come on, Connor.
will attempt to bury a putt. Jerry Jeudy looks so cool on the other side of the fountain.
No,
That one's going
why
off the
am I
green.
missing right?
It's
I
an
don't know.
embarrassment.
You're in your own head about it.
This is an embarrassment.
Are you right-eye dominant?
Yeah, that's
I
a good
must
question.
be.
That's a good question.
Definitely are.
Oh, shit. All right, here we go.
Darius Butler
Why
looking
don't you guys all get in on this?
Jerry Jeudy is here, ladies and
Yeah,
gentlemen.
he looks good.
Unbelievable.
Baby Jerry.
Good to see you, Jerry. No putts have been
Here,
made
Jerry,
yet.
Jerry, you putt for me.
Jerry,
Help
you-
me out here.
You a good putter?
Come on, Drew. You got it.
Ladies and
Yeah,
gentlemen.
you get the putt for me.
Appreciate you, man. Ladies and gentlemen.
This counts for my ball club.
Jerry
What's up,
Jeudy
man?
is here.
How you doing?
man?
Yeah, Ohio.
Team. That's good, brother.
Jerry,
All
good to
right.
see you, dude. You look so cool. We are live, Jerry. You need to know
What's
that.
up,
We
Jerry?
are live.
Yeah, you can make this for me.
Jerry, hold on
Yeah.
one second. Hold on
Yeah.
one second. How you doing, man?
I'm doing good. Yeah, man. I'm just out here living life, man.
You just got done with the workout, I do believe.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. UCLA got a good workout in. Now we time to celebrate all these great people.
How do we
Awesome.
feel body-wise? We're close to camp. It's right around the corner.
Oh, I feel amazing, man. I'm ready to get it going.
Fresh off your best year, I do believe.
Yeah,
Tony
oh,
has a
yeah.
question
Was
for
Aaron
you.
at UCLA? Rogers? Was Rogers throwing at UCLA?
No, no.
Oh, no, that's where he plays.
He's a Pittsburgh Steelers fan. You should
Yeah.
tell him to go fuck himself.
No. I've always been
Jerry,
highly
thank you for
complimented
stopping
of your
by.
team.
Okay, so
This counts for my ball club right here.
hold on. We'll give 3 putts here. We'll give 3 putts
Here
here.
we go.
$25,000 each putt to donation. Charity of your choice. Are you a golfer?
No, I'm not.
Oh, you got a better chance than me.
Figured out.
You're an
Hey,
athlete.
it's really
Yeah.
hot too. I know you Florida boys can't deal with the heat like this, especially with the pressure.
You know we used to this, man.
Yeah.
Free then.
Yeah, all right. Here we go.
Got a coat on.
Okay, that hole.
Guy's got a coat on.
Are you
Winter-
not
winter
hot
coat.
as hell
What
right
the
now?
hell?
I feel pretty good.
You shitting me?
All
You
right.
Florida boys. I think South Florida boys, you guys have something chemically wrong with the body
we-
about the temperature.
We grew up with
They're just used to it.
and the humidity, so it's just a little heat out
Yeah,
here.
man. We breathe it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He had a hoodie on, 94 degrees. I've never seen anything in my life like that.
Drop
Okay,
this, Jerry. Drop this.
Jerry, I have faith in you. Now, 25,000 each ball. That's the hole you're aiming for. Nobody has made it. Okay? Couple hours. You're the one.
You the one.
You're the one, Jerry.
Just gonna say I got a bad feeling about this.
I want to let you know, Jerry Jeudy, this guy right here just talked a lot of shit about you. He said he's got a bad feeling about
Got a
this.
bad feeling.
I'm gonna show you.
Drop this.
I
Yeah.
said that.
Yeah, that guy
Yeah.
right
I
there.
didn't say that.
Jerry Jeudy does not have ears in, so he's not able to hear that, but we will
This
certainly-
is in. It's gonna be closer than mine.
Get left.
There's something about this putter that's pushing it right.
Oh, you think so?
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, good feel. We still got 2 balls. Yes, exactly.
Yep.
Exactly.
You got this. You got this.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jerry Jeudy, fresh off of how many yards? How many yards do we remember?
I think he had
A little more than
1,300.
1,200. Yeah.
Yeah,
1,200 yards last year? or
90 catches.
13?
12:29.
There it is.
Who's counting?
Everyone.
Hey, I am. Every yard counts. Jerry Jeudy, fresh
Him
off
left.
a 12-29 season.
Come around. Come around.
Come on.
Come around.
Oh, it's got a
Come
chance.
around.
Come on.
Come around.
That might be it.
Come on.
That was close.
Okay, here we go. Last one. 25,000, Jerry.
Come on, Jerry.
How do we feel off of off-season
You're a
workouts and
putter.
OTAs and everything about the team?
I get it.
I feel amazing.
You
man.
play?
I feel like we got a great team. You know, great quarterbacks, and I'm ready to see what happens this year.
Hell yeah. We're excited to watch it as well. All right. Jerry Jeudy, last putt here for $25,000.
Come on, Jerry.
That's a good line right there, Jerry.
The team likes it. Now, that guy talked a lot of shit on you before, but he is seemingly on your side.
Now I'm here.
Yeah.
No, it's to your face. I'm not Steve Smith.
Jeez. He just.
What?
Yeah, I got.
Hold on.
Oh.
We appreciate you, man.
Tough
You
fuck.
going tonight? You going to the ESPYs?
Yes, I'm gonna be there.
How's the fit going to look? Pretty good?
It looked pretty nice.
Have a great season. Good luck, and thank you for stopping by.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
Good job out there.
See you. That was good
See
roll.
you, man.
Good roll.
Great to see you.
What a beast. So that's like the thing
luck
about
this
the
year, bro.
ESPYs. That's the thing about the ESPYs.
People just walk
You just got stars.
You
got,
never know. Golf sucks, dude.
Yeah, no.
You said you didn't play. I knew you didn't have a chance.
Thank you, Jerry.
See you,
dude. See you, dude.
So,
go ahead.
Yeah, it's great. You never know who's going to pop out. How many rounds of golf do you play a year?
I hadn't played golf in 2 years.
Proud of you for that.
Thank you. But
Good
I
job.
played 2 last week.
Oh, okay. You're down in Nashville. Didn't get
Nashville?
a call. Go ahead.
I also.
Go ahead.
What happened last time we were here? We went to that party that Kirk invited.
Oh, and then he left.
And then they left when we got there.
45 minutes of
Hey,
traffic.
bro,
drive.
10 o'clock.
Yeah, what really sucked was
In
the
LA.
guy who had to park, pay, and then
Yeah.
pay again when we left as a tip. Oh, that was me. I haven't played in 2 years, and I don't plan on playing. I quit.
He quit the sport.
Okay.
I'd say probably 10 times a year.
Wow. You play
really?
a lot.
Yeah, when I can, I go out and play by myself. If my wife gives me the yes, then that's okay.
And what do you shoot ballpark? Like 110?
No.
You're in the 80s, 90s?
Like 88 to
110.
90 something.
So you're a player.
Baseball player.
But I'm not shooting 110. I wouldn't be playing 10 times a year if I'm shooting
Okay.
110.
I haven't played in years.
Okay.
Proud of you, Tone.
All
I
right.
just started playing a couple years ago, so I've played at least 100 rounds.
Florida.
All day,
He
every
plays
day.
every week.
Florida, dude.
Multiple times.
Florida.
Twilight,
rounds.
leave
He's living the
work,
dream.
Leave 5:30 straight.
You're addicted
You
to
can,
it.
you can
Indy?
tee off in Indy at 7 o'clock.
Indy, it gets like dark. It gets dark like 9:35 out there.
What do you shoot?
I'm like 90s, low 90s, high
100 a
80s.
year and you're in the 90s?
I just started.
Never played before.
Little judgment there, Herbie. Jeez,
I thought
Louise.
he'd be. I thought you'd be.
No.
He'll be there
He will.
soon. He'll be there
Yeah.
soon.
What's the
Next
strength?
year.
gimmicks. I don't
What's the
do-
strength of your game?
I would say putting.
I can
And,
see that. Yeah.
Probably irons.
Balls are
Probably
gone.
irons,
Okay.
yeah. I
Okay.
can work on my short game. That's where I'm
100
losing
rounds.
strokes.
He'll leave Thunderdome and go straight to course.
Yeah.
In Indy,
Beautiful
it
courses
stays
out there, too.
light outside till 10 p.m.
Yeah, you can tee off at 6 and play
you
18.
live,
Legit.
you
But
live
it's
in Indy, or
Back
you're
and
just
forth. Yep. So
Tone, you think you
South
can make
Florida.
this?
South,
Yeah.
I thought you were in South Florida.
All right,
like
Tone.
like full time.
He's in Indy half
Back
the.
and forth. Yep.
Yeah. He's in Indy like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. We're lucky for that.
You like Indy?
Thanks for following the show,
Yeah.
Kirk.
Yeah, Kirk, he's on the show.
I know he's
Fucking
on the
Monday,
show. I didn't know
Tuesday,
he
Wednesday.
lived there.
Yeah.
No, he flies
No,
back
he
to
flies
Florida.
every fucking day.
Yeah.
What are you?
I just thought he had a
He's
hotel.
part of our. He's a big part of our
I know
community.
he is.
Monday through Wednesday.
He's a Pacer fan. He was downtown. They had a
No,
parade.
he's a South Florida fan.
Heat fan. He
Yeah.
Yeah, whoever's good, fan.
He can't claim the Pacers.
Okay, he can't. He
I
did.
can't.
All right, Kirk. Thank you, buddy.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Do you want
Great
to take?
see
You
guys.
should take the last putt.
Yes, he should.
No. You
No.
should.
No, no,
Kirk,
no.
I'm going to follow you.
Okay, Kirk will take the last putt.
All right, here we go.
You want one more putt?
Yeah, you get here. You go,
Oh,
babe.
yeah, I'll take
Here you
one.
go.
Thank you.
All right, you have a ball.
Yes, sir.
All right, one more putt. Tone, this will be
Let's
your
do
first
this one
putt.
for the Steelers
Real quick.
and
just,
Aaron
Did you hear they're winning the
Rodgers.
Super Bowl this year?
I wouldn't go that far. No.
what?
I'm a Bengals fan in the AFC North.
Why don't you guys pay Trey Hendrickson? Why don't you guys
Why
pay
don't
DJ
they?
Watt?
They will.
Why don't you pay your first round draft pick?
No doubt.
whoa.
How about the peanut gallery back in Indy chirping in?
Nah, they're not in Indy.
How about Big Gump?
Gump's in a room.
Oh, is he? Where's Gump?
He's here. He's in the tree.
They're in a
He's
room.
up there. There he
Gumpy.
is.
Yep, there he is.
See him?
Come on, Gump.
You see him up there, Kirk?
All
Just
right.
gotta ask the card questions, Kurt.
Okay, here we go. Tone for a $25,000 donation here at the program's Putt Putt Invitational live from the ESPYs. It's been a beautiful day. Tone digs first putt for charity, and he pulls it.
That's right.
Off
I can
the
see. I
green.
can follow that with some confidence.
D-Butt, you're going last.
Okay.
I like that.
I'm gonna let.
Oh, Kirk,
Darius win it.
your wire.
Yeah,
I think it might be unmakeable.
Why don't you put it left-handed, Kirk?
I should. I made the first
You're
one.
clearly
left-handed.
not worth a shit right-handed.
$25,000, and he puts it off the green for a fifth straight time.
You cannot end on that one.
That was embarrassing.
That's your high
Not
school
end
friend.
on
D,
that
get
one.
over here and
D,
putt.
that's your boy, D.
All right, Darius J. Butler, $25,000 putt to a charity of his choosing if he's able to make this.
That's
and
going in.
maybe a little sanctity of our show.
That's
and
on
he
the
pulled it as well.
Jesus.
Why don't you,
Pat, you take one.
You do your putt.
All right,
Yeah.
I will.
Where is it?
You got a ball? Thank you, Faso.
Thanks, Foss. You want to go last?
I got close to the pin.
I got to try one time here.
Grab the mic.
Watch.
Let the expert
Watch
go
this,
here.
Pat. Hold on.
Watch this putter here. You're going to like the way this looks.
That's pretty good.
Excellent speed.
That's good putt.
Excellent speed. Great live
There's
putt.
a ridge. There's a little thing
You
right
see that?
here.
That's a good putt.
It really messed you up.
It's a hockey. It's a hockey. You see?
Yeah.
There you go.
See, open
You
that
get
thing
that
up.
the rotation?
Yeah, I got the. Thank you, T-Buck.
Yes, sir.
Hip rotation?
Like Dak.
It's tracking. It's tracking.
Oh, my God.
It wanted to go in.
All right.
Dude.
So close. You going to walk off on that one?
I think that was a dub. That count. That should count.
All right.
That's an excellent live
Same
putt.
Mickey Mouse.
To be clear, yeah,
That was in.
I found my putter.
Yes, you
Yeah,
did.
you did.
Both
good
those were
news.
good.
Thank you. That's great news. That has really been the weak point in my game. I can hit it, I can get it, and then I'll for it.
Oh.
And then all of a sudden, your rounds of golf are terrible.
Done. Yeah.
So that's fun that I found that. Shout out to the lab, and shout out to Dylan, the only one who made the putt.
Yeah.
He did.
Legend.
Yep.
What a day here at the ESPY. Shout out to the whole crew that set this entire thing up.
It's a
Shout out
great setup out here.
It is. Shout out to Jibman, man on the jib. Brian, obviously, great hat.
Yeah, great hat.
Rocking it over there. I needed it about halfway through the program.
Yeah.
The sun that came out. Shout out to everybody that's going to watch the ESPYs this evening. Should be a fantastic show. And shout out to Jelly Roll hosting Jimmy Kimmel Live after the ESPYs.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. That's great.
What do you know, Kirk?
Yeah.
College ball.
True.
College
Football.
Ellis
NFL.
David Cruz's
Football.
bat speed.
Reds.
Golden Retrievers.
Yeah.
You know golden retrievers.
I do know golden retrievers.
In and out, you can get these dogs to do whatever.
Raising
He
sweet boys.
knows movies, too.
Yeah, movies.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes.
You
and France-
doubled down on Francesca's
Oh,
Superman
yeah.
review.
Oh, my God.
Did you watch that?
I haven't seen it yet, no.
No,
Not
did
the
you
movie,
watch the breakdown?
Princesses,
Yeah,
yes.
it was unbelievable. It's
Spot-
unmitigated garbage.
Spot on.
So you agree it's unmitigated garbage?
It's terrible. It
You
was,
caught up in the fight game?
A lot of people were telling you that
No.
you were wrong in your assessment of that.
oh, were they?
Yeah, I think it got pretty loud. I think you probably just muted that one.
I've trained myself not to go down there.
Yeah, just
Bingo.
you can mute it actually.
Yeah.
And you should.
Yeah.
Just as a person that lives in those worlds.
Yeah. Do you go down there?
No, you can go ahead and send one, and then you can read. You can kind of get a taste of what's coming.
See,
and
I don't
then
get a taste.
Just mute it.
I don't want to taste
Just
of
send
any
it
of
and
it.
close it.
Dude, it's heavy. Yeah, I get some real mean stuff.
No, you tend to live in there. Don't
Have
you?
to. I feel like I have to hear stuff. I have to know what's going on. So like everybody, they're always like, you gotta stay.
But I don't think
off of
that's a
there.
great representation of
Agreed.
how people, the real people, feel
No,
about you.
but you got to know that exists out there. I think for everything, you have to know what the other side is, which is why I enjoy the internet, because I like to hear what everybody's argument is. So at least I have a little bit better understanding why people are coming from where they're coming from. And every once in a while, where you're trying to learn that, you're going to learn some things about yourself, and they're like, holy shit, this guy should run face first into traffic. And that's a little rude.
Yeah.
But then there's some wordsmiths out there that really make me laugh with it. I'm like, all right, I need to fucking stop reading this, and I get out of the way. But I think when I retire from this, because I think with the Daily Show, it is a responsibility of me to know a little bit about everything, so that if anything comes up, I have to know about
You got to be ready.
Yeah, I think so, personally. Like, for instance, when a press conference pops up, and you're in the middle of it, it's
How
like,
about that?
that's what I'm saying. Like, I think I have to know at least a
Mask
little
on,
bit.
asking the question.
Yeah, that's why we couldn't hear it. Of
course.
And I don't think anybody knows, or...
I wish you would have just interrupted
I
and
know.
just said, we don't have time for this. That's what I would have done.
Conference.
I've reached that point in my career.
I know,
would have
I can
said,
tell you that.
we've had enough of that bullshit. All right, let's get back to it. That's what I would have done.
All right, but they have now. On that note, because you don't scroll through, I do scroll through. They are very passionate. It's like, all right, like whatever. Okay, let's enjoy this.
Did you screw that up? We all thought you did great.
I thought I did.
I would have been much more.
I know. Yeah, a lot of people said that. But for me, I legitimately
couldn't understand.
If you were to see her, you'd be like, she's very committed to this. Like that. Now is not the time to have a full debate, and I'm not the right person to have that. But also, like, respect for what you're saying. This is the home run derby press conference, All-Star Game press conference. We don't have the answers up here.
No.
And I think the research that has been done post that question and what everybody said, I think there's a lot of things I could have said, I guess, if I would have been a little bit more in the know. But with that being said, it's like we move on. I was representing the MLB.
Yeah.
That crossed my mind while I was standing at the podium. I'm like, holy shit. Yeah. I'm representing the MLB.
Dave Roberts and who
Booney.
Boom.
Yeah.
Paul Skeens.
Paul Skeens. I think it was Paul Skeens that I saw, yeah. The shot that I saw was Skeens and Roberts.
Yeah, they were sitting
And
next to each
Skeens
other.
was kind of like...
Well, Skeens hates everything that was.
Yes.
Sit up on a podium, on a stage.
We're going to talk about how good you are.
How good you are. Open questions, microphone. Like, Skeens doesn't want any of that. Like, I think he's like, people are like, well, he's getting GQ, he's taking photos. Like, taking photos is vastly different than sitting there having to explain your thoughts and why you think you're this or why you do this. It's like these guys all just want to kind of
blend in.
That's what it feels like with the
Totally, I
baseball
get
players.
How big is Paul Skeens?
Huge.
6'6".
Huge.
Yeah, 6'6".
So is that
Yeah, Mizorowski.
Mizorowski, that kid with 5 starts, 5
Yeah.
years in this thing now. He got drafted out of JUCO, went through the entire minor league system, has 5 starts. He gets into the All-Star game. A lot of people pissed off. We met him. He knew that people were pissed off, and he was like, I'm going to throw gas. He's so big and lanky.
The guy that's big is Raleigh. Oh, my God.
Oh, yeah, Dumper. You're talking about the big old booty on that guy.
Judge.
Yeah, I don't follow the American League at all. I'm a
Judge is
National
a
League guy.
massive human
I really don't know anything about him. I'm going to look forward to watching Seattle now. That guy.
Well, how about think about his dad throwing to his youngest boy.
And his kid is behind.
That's cool.
That was amazing.
That has to feel cool.
And by the way, the 15-year-old, you may want to buy stock in that guy.
Yeah, he's going to. Yeah, we all kind of moved this way. I think it's about time for us to get out of here. All right. Nobody made a putt except for Dylan. Who we appreciate.
Yep.
And
go ahead. Now you're blocking.
I mean,
I'm just going to keep.
You got to put
If
over
we stayed on for 2 more
there.
hours, I would just keep drifting into the shade.
Want to get that one out of the way?
all right, we're out of here.
Great job, guys.
I think we're off tomorrow. We apologize. I think we're off Friday. We'll be back Monday.
Travel restrictions.
That's the summer. You guys should do that more often.
Yeah, your summer starts in February, doesn't it, Kirk?
Yeah, it does. January 21.
Earn that. You've earned that. You've earned that. You've earned that.
Exactly.
You've earned that.
Agreed.
All right, be a friend, tell a friend something nice. It might change your life. We're in this thing together. Let's enjoy the ESPYs tonight. Let's enjoy Jelly Roll. And then have the greatest weekend of all time. Team on, mate. Herbie, anything?
No. Go team.
Hell yeah.
Well said.
Nears.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Rich Rod.
All the teams.
Hell yeah.
All the
Especially tonight, all the athletes.
All the athletes. Celebrate.
We'll see you guys later. Team on 3. 1, 2, 3. Team. Goodbye.